That's right, Penguin Panic. The damn vultures, man. But welcome in, everybody. Oh my god, speaking of the vultures, man, it's filling up real quick, that queue. My goodness. So yeah, welcome to Monday Night Fights. Yeah, we'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes. We'll be kicking off with Grand Designs and Morlando, so definitely hell yeah for that one. But yeah, if anyone's looking for a match, I know Sydney Surfs was looking for one. Actually, just challenged Penguin Panic, so we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, we got 2 more spots available in the queue. So if you want to, you know, come back a couple hours and play, you can get in the queue now, because those spots will be gone by then. So yeah, definitely some exciting action yet to come. But yeah, like I said, Monday Night Fights, we'll get started just about 2 minutes and 5 seconds, or whenever Morlando goes live, whichever comes second. So yeah, stay tuned, everybody. This is gonna be a hell of a show.
And the whole conspiracy would have been exposed!
Whoa, the whole conspiracy would have been exposed. Who is that? Oh, it's Queez, my man, with the raid party at 26. Queue is still open, but only barely. Welcome in, y'all. There's 1 more spot in the queue, so if anyone wants to play at the end of the night, that isn't already in the queue, welcome to play it. Actually, oh, wait, hold up. Consider 4-way seed next time. Listen, man, we don't do 4-way seeds for friendlies. My goodness. And let me look at the queue. Hold on. Someone has 2 matches? Or let me take a look at this here. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah, maybe I will. But listen, you know, like, could do 4-way scenes, but that's not what friendlies is about, man. You know, we gotta have the spotlight, right? That's how friendlies is operated. So yeah, with that, wow, we haven't even started the show yet. The queue's already full. So yeah, that's really, I mean, that's good. That's good that people want to play. It's also unfortunate for those who got here late. So yeah, sit tight, everybody. We're gonna be going live with the first matchup in just a moment. All right, everybody. It is the beginning of the week. Once again, it's Monday night. Time for some Monday Night Fights. Let's go. I'm your host, the Burb Wizard, as always, bringing you this Walmart low-budget dollar store, whatever you want to call it, that edition of Tetris Friendlies. And wow, that queue filled up real quick. Not gonna lie. I love it. Means people actually want to be here, and that's something as a creator I love to see. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead. Let's get this show on the road here, shall we? Charlie, where you at? Oh, there you are. Hey, I need you. Ring the bell, will you? Because it's time. Introductions, please. For our first matchup of the night, it's going to be a good one. In the red corner, which will eventually be the left-hand side of your screen, he is, of course, a guy who managed to finally make it to Max Out City at the end of last year. And, of course, a fellow wavy one in Tetris Gauntlet, but more importantly, he's known in this community as the Yukon Husky, the only one even humanly possible. He is Morlando. And his opponent over on the blue side, the right-hand side. And of course, Morlando repping Yukon as always. I'll go to the right-hand side. He is another fellow commentator, a fellow re-screamer in the world of classic Tetris, making it loud with his huge classic Tetris Wars tournaments. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna need a big hell yeah in the chat for Grand Designs. Hell yeah. There, is that a decent impression? I hope that was a decent impression. All right. I don't know. Maybe not as good as Bidwell's ASMR, hell yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. But either way, to you two gentlemen here, of course, you guys know the drill. You guys are ready. Let me know. I know for Grand Designs, it'll be 18 all the way for him. I'm assuming it'll be the same for Orlando. So you guys are ready? Just give me the ready, hover 3, whatever. So that we can get this show on the road. But while these guys are wrapping those up, of course, you may have seen it in the chat, but for those who may just be getting here and are like, what? The queue is full already? I know, it's crazy. But, of course, for those who may have missed it, King did say in the chat he will be hosting this Thursday and Friday. So if you missed the queue, you've got two extra chances specifically for friendlies. But, of course, you could also play in ELO battles. Put your ELO on the line for some of these matches, of course, with folks like Martz or Mazer at various points in the week. So definitely make sure to check all of that stuff out over on the Discord. So, and if you are living under a rock and need it, there you go. Bang or bangarang. There you go. tinyurl.com, Tetris Friendlies. That's where you want to be. Okay, so Orlando confirming he wants 18 all the way. And is ready to go whenever. So just waiting out ready from Grand Designs, and we will get this one underway. I think I have sufficiently stalled. And oh, why did I get Grand Designs' name cut off? There we go. Wow, what great production value, Burb. My God. Oh man, what am I doing? What was that? Get a better idol. Alright, it looks like GD's wrapped up the warm-up here, and it looks like we're probably about to get ready in the chat there. And I'm sure he will confirm 18 all the way is the way to go. Yep, there it is. Always good with 18 all the way. No fear. But of course, I wouldn't expect that from a player of his caliber, so. All right, and there it is. He is ready to go. GLHF's in the chat. Morlando's been ready, so let's do it. Let's get this started. Get this party started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's go. Of course, stayed slow. Here in the 69 bits. Hey now. Thank you so much. Of course, people are suggesting I do a 2-way seed, or rather a 4-way seed. You know, listen, I understand the sentiment. I think generally speaking, it's a good idea. But I mean, this is, you know, this is Tetris friendlies. You know, every player here, I know that, and I'm sure the King feels the same way. Like you gotta have that spotlight. You know, like. That's kind of, you know, it's based on pro wrestling. That's kind of the whole idea behind it. Ooh, what a L spin there from Orlando. Okay, he's got a little bit of work to do to bring this down, but knowing him, he could. Yep, he's gonna set up Dirty. There we go. Nice Dirty Tetris up on row 3 to start. Yeah, what is up, Matty Jam? Yeah, definitely good to see you around. I see you challenging Toby tonight. That'll be a barn burner, that's for sure. That's right, Doogie. Yeah, please change my show so I can accommodate you. Yep. Oh my god. But yeah, quick score check here for these two gentlemen here. We got a Tetris here from Orlando. 141 for him. He is still working with his row 3 well that he's got going. He just has not found a way to bring it down, but seems to be working okay because he had the lead. Actually, now still has the lead. 164 to 145. GD with the cleaner board, taking a quick burn there. Natty breaking out the rolling. Yup. Oh man, dude. Like, seriously, if you people haven't tried, for some of you people who have not tried rolling, I implore you, go try it. I just got about 900k last night, and by about 900k, I mean 899 with it. After just PBing like on Friday, I am having an absolute blast. Like, seriously. Like, go try it. I am having so much fun with it. But what else is fun here is these two guys here are having a really solid game, both of them, honestly. 223 through 54 lines for Grand Designs, 258 from Orlando through a similar line count. So Grand Design's having a good game, but Orlando having a great one right now. I think him building on row 3 for so long actually played to his benefit. Nice little L-tuck too, wow. And ooh, now though, a couple unfortunate pieces there for him, and he's gonna have a little bit of digging to do here. Oh my word, that long bar, not what he needed. And Grand Design's actually not in a much better spot. Nailed the quick tap, but he lost stats because of it. And that is gonna be it. He is finished at 229. Wow, yeah, I was watching Orlando. I barely saw what happened there, but either way, he's good. Even after that missed Z piece, he's going to be good. He'll take game number 1. And hey, I wouldn't say I'm cracked yet. Not yet. Not yet. Just give it a couple months. All right, warm-up is done, of course, says our friend Martz. Grand Designs is ready to go. And Orlando says hover 3 in the chat. I'm going to take that as a ready, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hover 3, okay. First Tetris bingo, now hovering 3 in the chat. Right? So everyone knows that's the new meta. The new meta for letting restreamers know you're ready. And rolling isn't fun when you top out early and lose elo. Yeah, been there. But you know, it's the baby steps, right? Like all the steps to, getting to the level where you want to be. Like it's all part of the progress. It's part of the process, Got it. Like some people in Philadelphia would say, trust the process, right? All right, 55,000 here from Orlando through 16 lines, 75 for Grand Designs through 20. So about a 1 Tetris lead here for GD in the early going. Again, this has been a very close match. I mean, they, again, unfortunate early top out from Grand Designs. Again, it was kind of a result of a quick tap. I mean, because you could tell he's been trying to get better at those, but of course, You quick tap, you lose DAS, and that is, you know, it's like the game's way of punishing you for, you know, for actually hitting it. It's like, oh, you hit the quick tap? Well, you know what? I'm gonna just stop moving these pieces. But either way, he's starting to run away with it now. 124 to 67 at a similar line count. Orlando with a nice dirty Tetris. Go to 90,000 through 34 lines. Yeah, Orlando though, with like, man, it almost looks like a freaking, I don't know, looked like a tree for a minute there, his board, but he's got some work to do to bring this down. And meanwhile, Grand Design is going to just keep piling on the points right now. 173 for him through 45 lines, 99 for Orlando through 44, having an absolute suffer right now. My word. Tetris for GD goes to 197, so pretty close to what he would call X4 pace, right? Hopefully having a pretty solid game here. Nice dirty Tetris from Orlando, though. He's not looking to go down so easy, but that S piece, absolutely brutal for him, but he's definitely in a safer spot now with that Tetris than just a few moments ago. My God. Y'all ever played Tetris DS? I have not. In fact, oddly enough, you know, I'm not one of those people who played Tetris a lot growing up, just in general. As a kid, I never caught on. And ooh, Orlando with a square miss drop, but a Tetris to bring the board down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry. About gave me a heart attack. I'm not even the one playing that. About gave me a heart attack. Jeez. 164 to 234. Grand Design still with the lead, but ooh, Grand Design's actually. I look away for a minute. He's in trouble, or he was. That long bar gonna actually solve that issue for him pretty much entirely. Just needs. Oh man, he really wants an S or a T. That S will do, but he had to put more weight on his hole in the stack before getting it. Ooh, excuse me. So, yeah, there we go. He's bringing this down with the long bar again. He's just trying to keep this live because he knows he's got a pretty substantial lead here over Orlando. But, man, he's just not quite getting what he wants here. He could really use an L. Gets it. Oh, so both players still digging away here. Grand Design's finally going to get open here. Waiting on that long bar. Oh, it comes a piece too late. Classic. And there's another one. There's the score. A little fist bump there. Go with that. 279 to 193. Grand Design still with the lead at about 100 lines. Neither player really having the best game here, but it's still anyone's. It is still anyone's. Welcome in. Heist Online. Yes, it is Monday. Fortunately, Q closed very, very quick. Like, my God. Like, show hadn't even started yet. And it was, yeah, 6 o'clock, it filled. So, it's crazy. But either way, Orlando, what else is crazy is Orlando's board right now. He is getting way high up there on that top shelf here. He's Tetris. Okay, there we go. He's Tetris ready. Needs this long bar. There's the long bar for a dirty Tetris. Oh, the Johan fist bump too to go with it. Oh my word. He's at 270. Both players with 8 lines to go. Another Tetris from Orlando. And he's going to look to close that gap now. He's just a couple Tetrises behind. 293 to 349. Yeah, so Orlando is really up the pace here. He's done exactly what he's needed to do. And some great adjustments too. All right, so 2 lines to go here for GD. One more from Orlando. He'll get there with a Tetris at 319. GD as well at 356. Here we go. 19 is underway. All right, so Orlando already on level 20 with that Tetris, 347. Only one Tetris back now in the real-time score, and that Tetris will give him a slight lead. GD with the Tetris to answer back, and oh my God, they are neck and neck. They are neck and neck here. And oh my God, Morlando getting kind of aggressive here. And Mitch drops the L. And that'll be it. Oh my God, he mounted that comeback. He came all the way back, but it didn't matter. He tops out. Oh my word. So at 404, couldn't find Grand Designs, but he is going to be good. And he'll tie it up 1-1. Wow. It's on chocolate milk. It slaps. Not as much as water, but it slaps. All right, so we got a Reddit chat here from Grand Designs. And congrats on 1.1. I didn't get 1.1. I appreciate it, but I'm not there yet. Come on. Unless you're talking to someone else in chat, but anyway, let's count them down. Game number 2. They're ready. Or game number 2. Wow. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Wow. Again, great production value here. All right. Only the best production value here on Monday nights. All right, again, I jokingly call this the Walmart version of this show for a reason. Oh, boy. Oh, my word. Lando in absolute disbelief over those missed drops. Oh, my God. And that's right, the slappers on GoldenEye. Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Fist bump Tetris from Orlando. Yeah, he's amped up by that one. Grand Designs on the board with his second of the game. So it's about a 20,000 point lead, the early going here for GD. Yeah, right? Like JD? I only know a GD. And of course, welcome in Silva G. And of course, I don't know Tetris stuff. Saw you chatting about earlier. Meant to say hello. Didn't for some reason, so welcome in. He's slapping a new playstyle. Well, I wouldn't say slapping is, maybe smacking is what is a nickname for rolling potentially. Ooh, Morlando. Oh, he could have went for that S-pin there and got the Vitz. Okay, he will now, but man, he could have got that Tetris way earlier. He'll get it now, though. 126 to 124. They're still neck and neck you through about 30 lines. And Morlando actually set up dirty here as Grand Designs hits a Tetris. Goes to 147. And oh, Morlando blocks off the well. Oh, man. Nice L flat there. He's got a chance here. Nails the T-spin. But that's going to be it. He is finished at 129. And at 150, Grand Designs, he'll take game number 3 in the 2-1 lead. Mart's assuring him, okay, now warm-up is done. Medium Designs doesn't really care. God. Yeah, warm up part 2. Electric Boogaloo, right? Oh my word. All right, we got a ready in chat from Medium Designs. And once we got it ready from Orlando, we will go ahead and continue with game 4. That is true. Electric Boogaloos are better for the environment. Well, it's not an Electric Boogaloo here. It's this game 4. It's part 4 of this set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, so of course, yeah, who is coming up next? We got I say that as a joke. All right, so up next, it'll be Louis, Skewy, and Geo. I haven't seen Geo around here in a while. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. That'll be a really fun one. But of course, for the two of you gentlemen, you guys know how this goes. Now would probably be a good time to think about going live, getting warmed up, whatever you got to do. As if Grand Designs wins this set will be over. And of course, definitely would like to keep the show moving along. So yeah, at any rate, Orlando set up for a nasty look at, well, not a nasty look at, but center well for sure. He'll hit it. Go to 35,000, and it looks like he's going to stick with it. And he is now, potentially on account of making that center well, he's kind of stuck in a bit of a dig here. And that Z, I mean, he had to put it there. He really did not have a good spot for it, but he's shaking his head because he knows that cost him some burns. But he'll knock down a Tetris now, go to 67,000. So a little bit of a slow start here. As he's now going to look to bring that well back over to the right. That T will do it. Leaning back a little bit now. Definitely like, oh my God, thank God for that one, right? So here we go. 126 to 93 with that Tetris from Orlando through about 40 lines. Yeah, so right now, Grand Design's definitely looking good to try and end this in 4. I mean, again, he had a rough set last week. We played against Louis Skewy. I think he ended up losing, I think. I don't remember. They both had a pretty rough set. Yeah, no, he did it. It was 5 games. Louis ended up winning. Okay, I just went and looked. All right, with online facts, right? Right? Scout pump you. I'm coming for your job, but no, it's... Oh, man, all kidding aside. 120 to 156. Grand Design still with a nice lead here. And, oh, what a nice tuck setup from Orlando. Love that. And he'll add a Tetris now to his score as a reward. And another one. Simul Tetris there. So 168 to 183 now. As Maddie, of course, promising her later opponent, Toby, that she will not top out early all 3 games. So that is not necessarily a guarantee it won't happen at all, but most certainly not all 3 games. Certainly won't be back 3 back early top outs. So we're about halfway through this level 18 portion of the game. We would like to see another double transition here. That game 2 was actually, I mean, seriously, that game 2 between these two was really close. And my God, that pole vault. I'm a little late commenting on it, but that pole vault to the Z from Orlando was crazy. So Orlando looking to bring this down here. Oh, those squares are nasty, though. Oh, it's going to get the long run for the Tetris. Oh, my God. So he's going to hang in there for a bit here. This game may not be over for him yet. And look at this. He is bringing this down. Wow, look at that. And just like that, he is nice and clean. Give him this friggin' long bar, man. Come on. And it does, but too late. So he's still got some burning to do. There we go. Now he's open again. Oh, my God. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris from Orlando. Wow, he is back to safety. Meanwhile, Grand Designs over on the right is working with a column 9 Tetris well at the moment. If he gets a long bar right now, he could definitely get a nice clean well transfer. But guess what? It ain't coming. So he's going to have to just burn this away. I think was probably the right play there. And now is going to work on getting rid of that little miniature secret grade going on at the bottom there. Because we are approaching transition. We're about 30 lines away. And they're actually look at that. They're neck and neck. 307 to 310. So Orlando with a slight misdrop. And, oh, what a solve with that T. Oh, my God. So both, all right, 311. Tetris from Orlando. He'll take the lead momentarily. Grand Design just about to touch behind. He'll add one now to bring it right back here. So yeah, again, transition coming up about 10-15 lines, depending on whose board you're looking at. Again, Orlando needs this win to stay alive. GD wants this win to finish it off. and move us on to the next match. And, oh, but he'll misdrop, though, with that J. He's going to fill in the space the best he can. Oh, man, but these pieces not super friendly for him. Meanwhile, Morlando transitions at 387, about a tenth ahead of Grand Design's current score. And he's got just a couple lines to go, and this board is not ideal. All right, he's going to burn with his long bar. Oh, that J comes a piece too late. Okay, he'll fill with the long bar. Wow, okay, barely getting that T over. And, okay, oh, he almost didn't get the long bar, though. That would have been really bad if he had misdropped that. And look at this. He's going to get this down here from the looks of it. All right, there we go. Both on level 20 here. Morlando with about a 1 Tetris lead, 398 to 378. Wow, GD, there's the Tetris for GD. Look at that. He's at 404. That may be his winning score again if Morlando can't get out of this, but he is fighting here. With every ounce of his being, they are still neck and neck. A nice dirty triple is going to keep him alive. Oh, my God. Oh, but GD, though. I didn't see what happened. A couple misdrops. He's in trouble. Both players are in trouble. Oh, my word. This is going to be a really close finish here. And GD's done at 436. Okay, so Morlando needs to get to 437, but that is going to be really dicey here. I'm honestly surprised he did not go for that left burn with the L, but he's 437, and he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. Oh, no. And just like that, Grand Designs gets to say game 4 is no more. He's got the game. He's got the match. Oh, my God. Wow, look at that. Wow, well earned there. Let me get you that winner. See, there he is. Grand Designs is going to complete this set, taking down Morlando 3-1. And he's got the job done. Hell yeah. All right, that's enough of that. All right. All right, now that my best impression is done. All right, so we're going to end that one. And we're moving on now. We got Louis Skewy and Geo. We'll be back in just a couple minutes as Louis Skewy needs just a moment. So I'm going to go get that set up, and we'll be back in just a moment here with that one. Don't go anywhere, y'all. All right, everybody, it's time now for a second matchup of the night. And this one should be another barn burner as well. Let's get introductions going. In the red corner, the left-hand side, whatever you want to call it. He is, of course, one of our CTWC veterans. Of course, an iconic member of some of the older iterations of CTWC, dating back all the way to 2012. He just took a bit of a break, but this is his second week. He is back in action, ready to get set for this year's World Championship later this year. He is Louis Skelly. His opponent over on the blue side, a guy we haven't seen around here in a very long time. But of course, he's going to look to come back and make a big noise tonight. Let everyone know that he's ready to maybe move up in the ranks of the Phenoms division. He is Gio. All right, so we already have Hover 3 from Louis Gooey, so he's back, ready to go. So, Gio, my friend, whenever you are ready, I'm assuming this will be 18 all the way. Let me know. And of course, anytime GD, like I said, it's always a blast doing this. Louis, like, I'm dropping frames or you are dropping frames? Because it says no drop frames on my end, so. But either way, looks like we got 2 Hover 3s. Let's do it. Oh, okay, and you're right. Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. All right, let's count him down. Game number 1. It's happening right now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Man, this should be a really interesting matchup for sure. Definitely, like I said, we haven't seen Gio in a hot minute, and I'm actually going to go ahead and fix his side real quick. Yeah, I mean, it should be, just move you up like that, right about, right about there will do. Yeah, that's not too bad. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, Louis, of course, looking good. Okay. But yeah, no, as I was saying, this should be a pretty good matchup. I mean, again, Gio, we haven't seen in a long time. I know I've had the pleasure of playing him in a sudden death on Tetris Gauntlet once, of course, many moons ago. And by many moons ago, I mean at some point last year as he hits a 5 and below. Look at that. And that one, it came down to the wire for sure. But, you know, he definitely showed that he was more consistently able to put up good scores than myself at the time. And honestly, probably even more than myself now. I mean, you know, like I've improved quite a bit, but Gio most certainly has been as well. So, like I said, looking forward to seeing what he can do here. And of course, Louis, a player who needs no further introduction. I mean, he's been doing this for many years at this point. So he finds himself behind right now. He is at 55,000, 120,000 points for Gio at a Tetris go to 142. So he's having a really nice start here, though. He is a few lines ahead. He's about 6 to 7 lines ahead here. Something like that. I don't know. They don't pay me to do math. Heck, they don't pay me at all, so. All right, so Tetris for Louis. He's going to go to 102, so back by just about 2 Tetrises here, and again, about 10 lines now behind too, as well. So that'll likely prove to make a difference here. So probably a bit more neck and neck than the score would, than the real-time score would indicate. And again, we've had some really good play already. I mean, Orlando GD was a very, I cannot emphasize enough. That was a really close set. I know both players, I don't think either player played their best, but at least it was close. You know, they both were playing at a similar level tonight. And I think that was great. And I think we're going to see a bit more of that here. And of course, the rest of the night as well. Let's take a look at that, shall we? We got the queue up in the chat. Let's see what we got going on here, because I don't even know. I haven't really looked. You know, so after this one is over, eventually, we will have Yeehaw McKickass taking on Martz in what should be a nice thriller there. Of course, weekly dose of the French Canadian Crusher. And, you know, he actually did pretty darn good last week, honestly. I mean, he had a crazy game going deep into post, too, up against Billy Mack. I mean, just shutting him out at the end. That turned out to be quite the thriller. I mean, And they both really showed us that times have changed since their first set here. But, of course, then we're going to have Clijsters and Mferk. They will renew that matchup from last week. I believe they played last week. I believe that was the matchup. I know they both played last week, and I'm pretty sure it was against each other. Actually, let me check my history, right? Online facts. No, actually, Mferk played Yeehaw. I stand corrected. So, but then, of course, we're going to have Maddie versus Toby. And Dan, Vinky, and Penguin Panic staying up late to make that match happen. And then we'll end it out with Ryan with an E taking on a Sydney Serves, the master of the Ness Advantage. So that'll, like I said, lots of fun left on the card. As Gio hits a nice dirty Tetris, go to 429. Louis Skewy at 363. So starting to fall behind a bit here. And yeah, no, I just went and checked. Yeah, I did see that you played Yeehaw, yep. Like I said, that was again, this is the low budget version of this show, so. Well, more like the no budget version of the show, but we're having fun, and that's all that really matters. So. And oh, look at that. Yeehaw with the online fag of the night right here. Marked on a 7-match win streak. Wow. Yeah, because that's true. He won. I did hear from a friend over the weekend that he got a 700K transition and then immediately topped out. I mean, he's perhaps a max out could happen. Who knows? You know, I mean, without that top out, I mean, who knows? But speaking of transitions, that's coming up. Gio about 8 lines away. Louis with still about 20 lines to go here. Although his board not in good shape here. He is getting S-bursted like crazy. Nice dirty triple to help bring this down. Well, he might. Oh, he's going to set up dirty. He's set up. Where's the long bar? Come on, game. Come on, game. And there's the long bar for nice dirty Tetris. There it is. He'll go to 478. He's got 8 lines to go until we change over. Gio with a Tetris on transition at 623. Wow. See, I'm rambling about a bunch of nonsense, and Gio is just popping off right now. Oh, my God. Oh, my word. And Louis, not with the greatest boards here. He's got 2 lines to go until he transitions. He'll get there with that double. 484, though. He's got a lot of groundwork to catch up here. He's over 100,000 points back, but he'll get a Tetris here. That is going to help him try and close this deficit. But again, it's the 19 speed. Anything can happen. Even the best of the best get surprised by that transition, but doesn't look like that'll be the case for these 2 players here. They are both just rocking and rolling here. Well, they're not rolling, but close enough, right? God, I can't even say rolling in any capacity anymore. But meanwhile, Louis almost topping out there, but knocks out the Tetris 564 to 690. But again, Gio ahead in lines because he transitioned first. He is 10 lines ahead right now. But definitely true lead here for Gio, especially with that misdrop there from Louis. That is, even if he gets out of this, that is going to be a cause for some concern here. Unless Gio tops out right now. And Louis just not getting the right pieces to bring this down efficiently. Ooh, could have went long bar flat. That might have been the better move there. But either way, he's still alive. And meanwhile, Gio in some trouble too. And doesn't get the square left. He's going to get one more burn, but I think that's all he's going to get. Let's see. He might potentially get one more flat burn. No, he will not. That is it. He is done. 733 is his final score. 733, 100. Is the final score. So Louis, you need 734 to take this one. This is not line outable. Definitely is going to need to start picking up the pace here. He's got about 130,000 points left to go. Yep, you can see he's going to bring this down, get it to a safe board here. Okay, he needs 734. All right, there's the long bar. There's the Tetris. That's going to help. 642, so under 100,000 to go here. Again, he's going to need a couple more Tetrises at least. And there's another one here. Go to 673. Yeah, he is nice and clean. Just making this chase down quick. And another Tetris going to 706. So one more should probably do it here. And there it is. Bang. Tetris 739. Louis Skewy is going to take game number 1 off of that clutch chase down. Wow. Yeah, you can feel free to play it out if you want. I mean, we're already at 26, so you may as well. But yeah, wow, that was an impressive first game there. And of course, Burbs, a semi-hourly reminder, stay hydrated. And oh, Louis was about to flex by going left well, but didn't get it. Missed the quick tap. That is unfortunate. All right, Gio with the ready in chat. I'm sure we'll see hover 3 from Louis in just a second here. Whip that Rocketine. There we go. He is ready to go. He's got the 1-0 lead. Let's count him down. Game number 2. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we are underway here. And okay, Louis a little behind on my end. I'm gonna give him a quick refresh. Yeah, because he has started, but it was a bit late. I'm gonna refresh that. I think that might be on my end here. Yeah, it's on my end. Okay. All right, so both players with the Tetris on the board. Actually, Gio with 2. He is at that coveted 100% Tetris rate right now as he gets another one here. As you can see, he's making adjustments, just trying to be as absolutely efficient as possible. Louis, though, unfortunately has taken a burn, so his rate of scoring is lower. But yeah, I mean, seriously, that was a crazy first game there in a chase down. All right, a friggin' chase down to start it off. And oh, I don't know what Gio had planned there, but that 100% Tetris rate is gone now. Oh, he missed the line spin. You could tell what he was doing, but he's got the burden to do. Louis got to go ahead and take a lead here through 22 lines. 115 for him, 97 for Gio, but he gets a dirty Tetris. Just a couple rows off the bottom, and he'll go to 120. So nice neck and neck start here for these two gentlemen. Yeah, so some nice clean boards all around. And again, of course, we got lots of exciting matches on the card. I'm still kind of hung up on the fact that like Mart's on a 7-game win streak. I hope he can keep that. I don't know. It's hard to root for in that match. Oh my God. Gio in some trouble here. Gio in some deep trouble here. Oh, he gets the square left though. He's gonna need another one though. He needs another square. And it ain't coming. That'll be it. He is finished at 147. And at 210, having a really solid game here. Louis Skewy, it didn't matter because he's already good. And we'll take the 2-0 lead. Yeah, kind of an unfortunate ending there for Gio. Of course, potential sweep is possible here. Before you talk, I'm ready. All right, let's count him down. We got it ready in the chat. We got a hover 3. Let's do it. Game 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, but no, I was just gonna say it's hard to hard to root for one player over the other. They're both guys that I like a lot. You know, you know, both of course mainstays here on this show at this point. I mean, and they're, you know, I always, I don't know, they always have fun personality that they bring to the show, so it's cool. It's hard to root for one over the other, but but I gotta say, hoping that Martz keeps that win streak alive, that would be amazing. Because you never know. Because I mean, I'm just saying, if he can keep it up, he could end up back in that top 10, you know, for the upstarts. That could be really interesting. Of course, the guy at the top of that division, Ian Keith, no easy feat for anyone to beat. So speaking of being at the top, Louis Scuey at the top of his board right now. He is not looking great, but those pieces are going to help a lot. That J and the Z were very helpful. So he's bringing it down and is back down to a safer spot. Still not with the cleanest of boards, but there we go. That J will clean him out. There's the Longbar. There's the Tetris. He'll go to 61,000 here through 28 lines. 101 at a similar line count here for Geo. But Louis coming right back into it with another Tetris. He'll go to 84,000 points. So about a 1 Tetris lead here for Geo. All right, so another Tetris for Geo, another one for Louis. Again, they're just kind of going back and forth, and it looked like Louis had a nice T misdrop there. Well, not a nice T misdrop, but a little T misdrop. Wouldn't say misdrops are nice, but unless it's your opponent that's the one doing it. But even then, it's like, you know, you want your opponent to do their best, right? It feels better when you beat them that way. Well, 155 to 175. Geo still with the lead here as we're approaching the 50 line mark. Yeah, right. I know. You see. I don't know Tetris and stuff. It's all part of our super high production value. That's all it is. So here we go. We have approached the 60 line mark here for Geo. He's at 246, 180 for Louis, but he's only 55 lines through, so it's probably about a 2 Tetris lead at this point. Yeah, about a 2 Tetris lead for Geo. As he's now at 269. Hey now, 226 for Louis. We're about halfway through this 18 portion of the game. And a nice Z spins. I mean, again, these guys are just nice and clean right now and are gonna look to continue to stay clean here as we approach that 19 speed. Again, they definitely would like a game more like game number 1 than game number 2. Again, Geo's on the ropes. If he loses this, it's over. And of course, with that in mind, again, Yeon, Kickass, and Martz are next. Of course, they know the drill. They should be thinking about getting live as Geo hits another 5 and below. But of course, he'll be looking to buy the two of you some warm-up time because he needs his win to stay alive. Again, he's got to take it one game at a time. And right now, again, he's looking kind of on pace to do just that. He's just maintaining a nice 2 Tetris lead as we're now at the 90 line mark. Of course, our good friend O'Leal in the chat letting us know he wants Geo to win because he needs more time to get ready for his match in a little bit here. And of course, he'll be taking on Dewey, which I don't even think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, he's taking on Dewey, which, of course, taking on the winner of round 1 of Grand Design's tournament yesterday. That was, and let me tell you, that was crazy. I mean, Dewey was putting up multiple max outs here, like, and I think I remember just a little while back when he didn't even have 1 to his name, and now he's got a 1.1 on in competition. Like, that was nutty, that's for sure. But either way, quick score check here for these two gentlemen. We're approaching transition. About 15 lines to go here for Geo. He's at 429. About 20 lines to go here for Louis. He's at 461, so he's actually really up the pace here. These last only about 30 lines or so. He has really gone on a tear here. A long bar down the right there. The Tetris now. He's going to go to 44. So both are looking at a potential 500 transition here. 500 plus transition. And I like that adjustment from Geo too. So here we go. Both are about 5 lines away now. As Geo transitions at 481, so no 500k for him, but he was fairly close. And he kind of finds himself the opposite position that Louis did in game 1, where he's behind it. Oh, but Louis! With a brutal misdrop of that T on the left. That was definitely not nice at all And he's finished at 538 shortly after transition. But it's not over yet. Oh my God. Gio didn't get it. He didn't know. He had no idea that that was a chase down. Made a misdrop and topped out at 510. Oh no. So Louis Skewy squeaks out a sweep here and is gonna take this one 3-0. Yikes. Wow, sheesh. That was brutal finish there from Gio. But let's head on over to the winner C because he's earned it again. For the second week in a row, Louis Skewy is going to take this one home. This time in a sweep. So congratulations to you. And of course, thank you both for coming on. Man, that was wow, that was such a rough go for Gio there. That's right, only winning on Mondays. Hey, maybe a case of the Mondays isn't such a bad thing then, right? Of course. Thank you both for coming on. Like I said, that was a pleasure. Up next, it'll be Yeehaw McKickass as he takes on the French Canadian Crusher himself, Mr. Friendlies. Next. All right, everybody. Wow, that was seriously these first two sets. We're only 2 sets in, and this has been crazy already. We got another crazy one coming up here. Some implications on the line. Let's get introductions, please. In the red corner, he is, of course, a Chicago native who has become a mainstay on this show as of late. Definitely welcoming lots of newcomers to the scene. But tonight, he's taking on an old friend. He is the guy with the coolest name I know. He is Yeehaw McKickass. And wow, he's looking to kick some ass with the advantage tonight. Wow. And of course, his opponent, a guy, of course, who has made an appearance on every single episode of Tetris Friendlies that has ever aired. And guess what? This guy's on fire right now on a 7-game win streak. Look at him make it 8. The French Canadian Crusher, Martz. And oh, look at that. He is honoring Jonas tonight with that shirt. Of course, boom, Tetris for Jonas. Much love. Of course. Because of course, yeah, of course, 2 days ago, that was the day we all found out what happened. That was quite a day. But by the way, they're both ready to go. They have agreed to 18 all the way. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Man, but what an iconic moment though. A 7-win streak for the 7-time champ. Yeah, God, I still can't believe that was a year ago, man. That, like, it still feels like it was just yesterday. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I never knew him in person, but like, man, it's still like it hit hard. It you know, it really was a tough day for me, honestly. Like, and honestly for all of us, you know. So. Speaking of a tough day here, it is a tough board here for Yeehaw. He is high up, but I mean, look at this. He's bringing this down here. The net's advantage not hindering him here tonight. I mean, seriously, where is Sydney Serves when you need her, man? She would be all over this, but oh, speaking of all over, these pieces are going all over the place right now. And he's finished 10,000 points. That's all he's going to get. 55,000 from Arts. He'll be good. He'll take game number 1. Yeah, speaking of the devil, there she is. Yeah, look at that. Another advantage player here. Look at that. Yeah, and of course, there it is in the chat. Warm-up is done. Normally it's Mart's doing that, but this must be New Year, New Mart's, because he is been good here. So let's count it down. Game number 2. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, here we go. So yeah, now he's starting on the correct level here. So we're underway here. Game number 2. Of course, game number 1 was a really quick one. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, of course. Boxy will probably be looking for a nice long set here, because I know he said he needed some time. He was definitely hoping that Gio would win that last set, or at least push to game 5. But oh, look at this! Another early top out here, this time by Martz. So now warm-up is done for both. That's right. The holidays are over, man. Gift exchanges are done. But either way, Yeehaw will take game number 2. We're at 2-piece. Or 1 apiece, excuse me. And look at that. Yeah. Yeehaw playing pretty good with that, actually. All right, we got it ready in chat from Martz. And once we got it ready here from Yeehaw, we will go ahead. We'll continue. There it is. Let's count it down. Game number 2, or game number 3. Why do we keep doing that? Game number 3. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we got G's in the chat. Welcome in. Yes, sir. He's using the NES advantage. Yeah, I decided to bust it out today. It was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. And oh, triple flip there of the J. Oh my god. Well, getting kind of square bursted here. Has to fill in that hole there with the square. Oh, he needs a line. He's gonna get it. That will give him some relief. Yeah, that'll give him some relief for sure. But he's at 30,000 here. Martz added Tetris now is going to go to 50,000. So he's got about a 1 Tetris lead here. Yeehaw with a nice dirty triple. He is in dig mode at the moment. He's got some holes towards the bottom of the stack he's got to resolve, but got to get to them first. There we go. He's going to start filling the one in there. And, ooh, that L. He wasn't sure what to do with that L. It was kind of an awkward piece. I mean, there was a spot for it. It wasn't a very obvious one, though, so. But he's going to go ahead and work on bringing this down. Again, he's just going to keep this safe. But meanwhile, Martz with about a 50,000 point lead here. 100,000 for him, 48 here for Yeehaw. Yeah, Martz is off to a pretty good start here. And that is, of course, good to hear, Boxy. Yep. Or I'm sorry, O'Leal. O'Leal. Yeah, see, O'Leal, that's for you. No. All right, all kidding aside. 51,000 here for Yeehaw, who is getting absolutely square bursted right now. Oh my, another square. And oh no, that was a suffer there for Yeehaw. Those squares, not happy with him. He's finished at 54,000. And at 160, Martz having a pretty good game there. That doesn't matter, he didn't need it. He's got the game anyway. It is now 2-1. 2-1. All right, of course, Yeehaw shaking it off quick. He's ready to go. Yeah, Martz having a pretty all right pace there. Not too bad. And Martz, of course, I always call him the rite of passage because, I mean, he really is. Yeah. He's ready to go, too, so let's do it. Game 4 coming up. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Got to switch accounts. Needs 7 minutes. Uh-oh. All right. Do you hear that, guys? Boxy needs 7 minutes, so let's just make this a long game, guys. Oh my god, like, no pressure, but both players are nice and clean. There's the long there's the Tetris for Yeehaw. There we go. Definitely off to a better start here than the last game. Ooh, but Martz though, high up. Oh man. There's the long there's the Tetris. Getting kind of bailed there, but we take those. Especially if you're Martz or you're Boxy right now, because trying to get him as much time as possible here. There's a Tetris for Yeehaw. Goes to 68,000. Has a lead at the moment by about half a Tetris. Martz is burning away right now. But there's a long, but there's a Tetris now for Yeehaw again. So he's going to look to maintain here. We're about 20 lines through. And of course, I'd be remiss. I missed it earlier because I was setting up the match. But of course, thank you for following. I don't know, Tetris and stuff. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. Like I said, hope you've enjoyed this because I know I have. So, so yeah, definitely much cleaner starts here for both players here. This is, and only took to game 4, but hey, you know, guys need some time to warm up sometimes. You know, and a lot of times, especially if you're Martz, you wait till the match to do it. But either way, he's down by not a lot, 114 to 129. And of course, thank you for the follow as well, the Sif. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. And again, we are approaching that 50 line mark. Both players have surpassed 100,000 here. I think that's the first time that's happened this set. So again, these guys definitely warmed up. They're ready to go now. They're doing everything they can to buy Boxy enough time to get back for his match, which is coming up next, actually. He'll be taking on Dewey. So I think that'll be a really fun set. Which, I mean, and we'll get into that for sure when it comes up, but Dewey was on fire himself yesterday.
Conspiracy would have been exposed!
No conspiracy! Oh my god, it's been exposed! Wolf Lord, thank you so much for the raid. Table for 1. Grab a drink. Or whatever. Welcome in. Oh, Martz, though. The couple unfortunate hangs, and he is finished at 140. And just like that, at 234 for Yeehaw McKickass. He kicks that ass. And it's going to move us to a game 5, because game 4 is no more. And that's right, Mart's suffering on Boxy's behalf. All right, so Mart's win streak on the line here. It is now a best of 1. So gentlemen, when you're ready, let me know. And we'll finish this right here. So Mart's is ready. And look at that, some online facts here from Yeehaw. When this game first came out, he played on nothing but the advantage. So maybe there truly is an advantage for him. Let's find out. Game 5. Here it comes. Ready or not. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, and as, of course, earlier mentioned, Dewey and Boxy are up next. If you're ready, now's the time. Go live. This is Game 5. Regardless of who wins this, it will be the last one of the set. So, of course, Mart's looking to make this an 8-game win streak here. Well, match win streak, I should say. Because I guess he has lost 2 games in the set. So, I mean, obviously, that's, yeah. And look at that. He's looking poised to do it so far. He's got the cleaner board, has the lead by about 1 Tetris here through 11 lines in the very early going here. That's all right, Penguin Panic, you're back just in time. It's the cider time. That's all right. Again, winner, well, nothing really happens. They just win, but the set's over regardless, so. Don't know if that's good news or bad news, but the person who comes out on top does win it, so that's cool. Look at that, Penguin Panic along with Penguin Friend Forever. Nice. Welcome in. All right, quick score check here for these two gentlemen. We're about 30 lines through. 106 to 122. Yeehaw with the lead. But Mart's going to add a Tetris to take it right back. Yeah, like I said, they're neck and neck here. They're both about 40 lines through, 147 to 152. Mart's with the ever so slight lead. And both have just been kind of taking some burns here, but Mart's now clean. Oh, wait, actually, as soon as I say that, he comes up the well. Did not want to spire that Z, but oh man, these pieces. Oh, these pieces are not friendly. Ooh, that was not the move. That was not the move. And he's going to be finished, along with his win streak at 154. Oh, man. And Yeehaw at 161 will survive game number 5. And he'll take the game. He'll take the match. Congratulations to you. All right. So there you go. He's got it. I'm going to head on over the winner's seed for our good friend Yeehaw McKickass. So getting it done with the net advantage. Look at that. Congratulations to you, and thank you both for coming on. So there you go. That was a good match. And of course, Martz, thank you for the bits as always. So up next, it'll be wow, I really almost say Martz. Boxy and Dewey, or I mean O'Leal. Alright, I'll get you aside. That'll be up next. And of course, make sure to check out Martz tomorrow, assuming he's doing Euro Elo battles. Euro-friendly Elo battles. Make sure to check him out. Alright, I'm gonna go set up. We'll be back. right, everybody. So that was unfortunate there for Martz breaking that 7-game win streak. But of course, put up a valiant effort up against Yeehaw. That was a good set. Very closely contested. And of course, with that, that means it's time. Introductions, please, for the next matchup. In the red corner, he is, of course, one of our hosts here, one of our ELO battle hosts here in the world of Tetris Friendlies. And of course, more importantly, he'll be coming out with season 2 soon of Who Wants to Be a Max Outer. Well, he might need to do just that here in the match, because his opponent is super, super cracked. But he's going to look to show you that he is also super, super cracked. He is the one, the only, Boxy. And his opponent over on the blue side, a guy who had a super stellar performance yesterday over in Classic Tetris Wars, blowing myself and everyone else completely out of the water here. Getting a 1.1, a max out. He has just been popping off lately. And of course, for that, he is on the scouting list for the King as he looks to determine who his Fave 5 for 2022 is this year. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, I give you Dewey. All right, here we go. This will be, again, a lot of interesting matchups tonight. Lots of matchups we don't usually see, which I like, so. All right, so we got a ready in chat from Dewey. So once we got a ready or a hover 3 or whatever, or some indication of readiness from Boxy, we will go ahead and we'll get this one underway. Yeah, but what a freaking dig here, dude. Oh, the long bar. Damn. Okay. All right, he's ready. Let's do this. Game number 1. It's coming up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Here you go, King. It's underway. And of course, speaking of the King, among his list also, and he'll be looking to watch out for later, are Toby and Sydney. Both, of course, I would agree are potentially worthy of making that list for sure. That is, yeah, definitely. I think they're definitely worth watching here. And I'm gonna give Boxy a quick refresh. I think he's a little behind on my end. Oh no. Actually hasn't started. Don't know what happened over there, or maybe his capture stopped working perhaps, but it's still showing the end of level 19 for him on my end. But meanwhile, Dewey at about 48,000 here through 12 lines, so definitely keep playing for now. We'll figure out what happened with Boxy in a moment, but yep, capture stopped working. That would be it. So he's getting that resolved. Again, we'll just have, like I said, definitely keep going Dewey for now. All right, because it looks like Boxy will get back in just a second. There we go. So yeah, he's a few lines behind, but yeah, we're good here. We can continue. So 78,000 here for Dewey through 24 lines, 49 for Boxy through 13. So yeah, he's about 10 lines behind on account of the capture issue there, but that's not a problem. Nice little T flat burn there from Dewey. Yeah, and again, like I was saying, I mean, he has really shown that he is up and coming without question. Especially after yesterday's performance in Wars, like, oh my god, I could not believe what I was seeing. Like, in the midst of me trying to, figure out, consistency with rolling in competition, which I managed to find a nice, a nice groove there too, but I was really impressed with what I was seeing from Dewey. I think he actually has a pretty decent chance of going very far in that tournament. But speaking of going far, Boxy not going to be able to do that if he doesn't get out of this dig here. He had a slight misdrop of an L piece, I think it was earlier on, and now he is way up high because of it. Nice dirty triple here. Okay, he's alive here. He's got a little bit of breathing room. Nice adjustment. Didn't have to use it though. And now he's okay. There we go. He's gonna look to bring this all the way down. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we got. Ooh, but a T misdrop. Oh my word. That is not what you like to see. Especially if you're behind in points. He's behind by a lot too. You know, he is behind in lines as well, but yeah, he's at 127, 292 for Dewey, who's about 15 lines ahead. Of course, Goose Lucid. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Yeah, so Dewey having a really solid game here. 315 here, 375 lines. That's kind of exactly what we want to see. And Boxy, of course, is struggling right now. Can he get anything left? Gets the J. That is exactly what he needed to do. I probably wouldn't have done that, but hey, that's because I don't know what I'm doing. So Boxy knew something I didn't, and he managed to get this to a safe spot here. Yeah, his pace-wise, this board has destroyed it, but in every other way, he is looking, you know, definitely has every reason to be encouraged right now. And he's set up for a Tetris here. And nice dirty Tetris. There it is. Wow. 167 to 388. Again, Boxy had a suffer game. He needed that. He's still not out of the woods yet, though. That L piece was a little awkward. Oh, another early shift. Oh, my God. And again, like, he's in a position where I have no doubt he can get out of this, but the pace is just taking such a hit. I mean, yeah, Dewey just on a commanding lead here as we're getting ready to approach transition here. About 20 to 30 lines to go. Again, depending on whose board you're looking at. Dewey ahead in lines because of an earlier tech issue. So Boxy finally getting this back down to a reasonable height here. That long bar going to help too a lot there. All right, another double there. So one more burn here. And there we go. Boxy nice and clean. Look at that. Oh, no. Wow, I was like legitimately clapping for him and everything. Wow, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at Boxy. I'm laughing at myself because, like, I feel like I totally cursed it there. Oh, my God. All right, 521, the transition for Dewey here. Oh, my God. Wow, but again, Boxy just doing everything he can to stay in it, get this board to a reasonable level before transition. Again, he's having a super suffer game right now. And he'll transition at just 213. Man, that is... Okay, so this is going to be either the chase down of the century, or it is not going to be fun here for Boxy. But again, he's got the probably the cleanest board seriously, he's got arguably the cleanest board he's had all game right now. So he's got just take a couple quick burns here. I mean, he is DAS, of course, so that is going to make this a little more challenging. So are those squares. Like, what on earth? Oh, my word. Nice long bar flat, though. I mean, he's making good plays. This is just... Oh, my God. But Dewey not in a great spot either. He's up high. Actually give him a little bit of focus here for a minute because, I mean, Boxy's just been suffering the whole game. There's a Tetris for Dewey. He goes to 606 here. Okay, he's in a better spot now, though. At level 23, again, has a massive lead, not showing any signs of let up. Yeah, especially with Boxy still in Dig City right now. Oh, my word. Taking some good skims here. He just... Yeah, that long bar flats, those are going to help. And there we go. He's got a much safer board now. Yep, we're going to bring this all the way down. And there we go. Nice and clean here. I'm going to build up now. And again, he needs to start scoring quick because he is down quite a few points. But those squares, like, oh my God, those squares, dude. I'm getting upset for you. Like, good Lord. Like, you have got to be kidding me. All right. So Boxy's got to go all in now. He's Tetris ready, and boom, Tetris for Boxy. There it is. 303 for him. Meanwhile, Dewey in some serious trouble. And Dewey going to top out at 694. So we've got the chase down of the century coming up here. Boxy, you need to get to 695 if you want to take this one. And that means you're going to really turn up the heat now. GD with the braid. Whole conspiracy's been exposed. Party of 3. Just in time for this chase down of the century. Boxy needs to get to 695 to take this game. He's had an absolute suffer all game long. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. He's got to go all in. And again, these pieces not cooperating. He needs a bar. Where is it? And there's the bar, but there's the Tetris. But misdrops the T. You can tell he was going for the tuck. I mean, yeah, he's about out of time here. Unless he pulls a miracle on kill screen. Oh, and a J misdrop. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen here. But, I mean, seriously, you got to give him props for playing this all the way out. I mean, seriously, this has just been an absolute suffer for him the whole way through. And he's going to be finished at 380. What a murder. Like, yeah, hi, FBI. I'd like to report a murder. It was by Dewey by like 400,000 points. Oh my God. Yeah, Boxy understandably not happy about that one. Oh my God. Yeah, doubt it. Well, I mean, you know, it's technically not over, right? At level 26, I mean. Oh, I'm 28. Oh, I misread. Okay, well, yeah, but, you know. All right, Dewey's ready, hovering 3. Once we got it ready from Boxy, we will go ahead and get it started. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was an absolute murder. And Rory, welcome in. No, Mart's unfortunately lost that one 3-2. As Boxy's OBS has crashed, so we're going to give him just a quick moment to get that resolved. Hope. Sorry, that's just the most Midwestern thing okay, anyway. Yeah, your Midwest is showing. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, so we're gonna let Boxy get the OBS issue resolved. We're having tech issues all night. Again, you know, that was that last game was just, oh my God. I could see the pain in that dog's eyes. Like, not even in Boxy's eyes, like the picture of his dog, like you could see the pain in its eyes. Oh my word, like that was something else. But I mean, again, you gotta give him props here for going all the way to the end. You know, just letting Dewey know, like, hey, you gotta play this out to beat me, right? Like, all right, and okay, so there's a chance that Toby and Maddie gets delayed. Okay, that's fine. If I'm being honest, I'm sure the people after you would appreciate it, but Your grandson, new PP, I guess. All right, let's count it down. Game 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, I mean, considering you got Dan and Penguin after you, I'm sure they might appreciate you. I'm sure they would probably appreciate the swap. So, yeah, like if anything, I'm sure, I mean, Dan especially, I'm sure would like to go to bed at before 3 a.m., but sounds like Toby's sleep schedule has been destroyed once again. Speaking of destroyed, I think I'm going to give Boxy a quick refresh real quick. So either he's behind on my end or the capture is having another issue here. Let me just give him a quick refresh just to see. Yeah, it looks like it's probably a capture issue again. Oh, no, there it goes. Wait, there it goes. There it goes. It's going. It's going. Okay. So, yeah, it was just way behind on my end. Okay. So, yeah, he's going to be about 20 lines behind at the moment here. And again, we'll work with it again. It's technology, right? It's great when it works, but it doesn't always work. So, all right. So, I mean, we work with it. So yeah, back to 3 to 4 a.m. sleep time for Toby. I mean, yeah, that's not too much different on my end, honestly. And I mean, considering I got to be up at 8 a.m. for work every day, that's not great. That's really not great. But either way, Boxy already at 91,000 points here through 16 lines. He is having a much better time here already. Pieces somewhat cooperating. And he finds himself behind by about 2.5 Tetrises here. But of course, behind by about 20 lines. So it is pretty neck and neck as far as pace is concerned. All right, touches for Dewey. He goes to 229 here through 61 lines. He's almost halfway through this 18 portion of the game. Boxy again, having started a little bit later on my end, is at 165 here at 36 lines. Of course, burp semi-hourly reminder. Stay hydrated, everybody, because it's important. Speaking of important, it's going to be important for both these players to dig out of their respective situations. Neither are in a good spot right now. Oh, and Boxy with a hang of the L on that left side. And is getting square bursted. Oh, I don't think he's getting out of that. No way, no how. He is finished at 178. So at 245, Dewey is going to be good. He'll take game number 2 in the 2-0 lead. And I'm going to give just everyone a quick refresh real quick. Just again, I just want to make sure this isn't something on my end because it could be. So. All right, well, I'm starting to regret that choice because we're getting ads. Hell yeah. Cool. So we'll wait for this ad to finish here on this. How much longer is this? Twitch? Come on, man. Like, I'm just... okay, another few seconds. Okay. All right. So we got 2 readies. I'm just going to wait for this ad to finish up real quick. Okay, cool. Didn't ask plus ratioed. We lose Boxy's capture? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's count it down. Game number 3. Here it comes. Ready or not. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TM. Like, come on, Twitch. I'm trying to run a show here. Give me ads. Imagine seeing, seeing, fractions of an advertisement All right, imagine that's ridiculous, right? And actually, I think that's the first time I've ever actually had that happen on my restreams. That's never been an issue for me before. So, find that interesting that it happened there. Perhaps they have found a way to get around my Raspberry Pi's pie hole, as it's called. They finally found a way around it, I think. But speaking of workarounds here, Boxy's gonna have to work around this little S-Player on the right side here. Have to work to bring this all the way down so that he can get into scoring position. Nice Corian thing in the middle. And there we go. He's nice and clean now. And ooh, couple misdrops, but he'll knock down the Tetris. So he's gonna be in a safe spot here. But of course, coming up next, it will be, oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Kleister and Emferk will be up next. So of course, for the two of you, you know the drill. Dance. So at least the second time, of course, now might be a good time to think about going live, because this could be the last game of the set if Dewey takes it. All right, Tetris for Boxy, of course, 130 to 128. They're neck and neck here. So Boxy ahead in lines now. Oh, man, so Dewey... Oh, Dewey's in some trouble here. Dewey's in big trouble here. Couple misdrops, and he's finished at just 137. So Boxy at 176. He'll be good. He'll take game number 3. And the broom has switched hands. So there you go. All right, so we got a ready and chat here from Boxy. Close capture. Looks like it went out as he was saying it. And there is a hover 3 from Dewey. So we'll wait for Boxy's capture to come back, and then we'll go ahead and start. There it is. Let's do it. Here we go. Game number 4. It's coming. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Although, oh. As soon as I did that, I think Boxy's OBS may have crashed. He's showing as offline on my end. So keep playing for now, but we'll see. Try and get an update here for Boxy here. See if we can get him back. But of course, keep playing for now, because like I said, pretty sure it was just an OBS crash. Yeah, all right, so 71,000 here for Dewey right now. Do the 16 line mark. Okay, Boxy calling for a redo. Okay, yeah, we'll redo that. So, all right, so Dewey, go ahead, do me a favor. We're gonna top out. I'm just gonna have you top out. We're gonna go ahead and replay that. Yeah. Yeah. So, and cut. All right. So Boxy's technology, not happy with him today. I can tell you that much. All right. So Dewey ready to go here for game number 4. Boxy getting the tech sorted out here, and looks like it is okay now. Looks like we're back. I saw some movement, and he's ready. So let's do it. Game number 4. Here it comes. Ready or not? 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I could tell from the way the movement was happening on the level select screen. Boxy was watching that like a hawk. I could sure it was working. I've been there. But of course, tech issues have allowed for more warm-up time, of course, for Kleister and Emferk. So there you go. Yeah, if you were looking for more warm-up time, that is, well, I'm just saying. That happening is exactly what you wanted. And of course, both players underway. Got blocks falling. That's exactly what we like to see. All right, nice Tetris there from Boxy. I actually really liked the Z-spin that led up to that, too. That was a really good move. And, of course, Boxy looking to show you that game one, I mean, the fact that you can have such a suffer game and just keep going. Like, you know, just not let it get to your head too much. Just be like, you know what? I'm probably going to lose, but I have to stay alive if I want to try. You know, that... You know, that's a good testament to, you know, his, you know, again, his skill of the game right here. You know, he definitely has talent. It's definitely there. Shows you potentially what he could do when he's having a good game. Like, imagine he can get that far when he's having, you know, when he's having a good game and he can get that far. You better look out. And he's going to look to do that right here. He's at 121 here through 30 lines, 168 here for Dewey. He's about 8 lines ahead, though. There's a long, but there's a Tetris for Boxy. He was kind of high up here, but he was clean, so that's all that really matters. There's another Tetris. Yeah, so both players, actually, they're neck and neck here through about 45 lines. And Boxy going to take the slight lead with the Tetris there. Okay, so it looks like Toby's match did end up getting moved. Thank you, King. They did end up moving that, and I'm sure Dan Vinky will appreciate that as well. Mr. Brish will appreciate that. He's like, oh my god, this is like 3 a.m. Take me earlier. Like, I'm sorry, you signed up for this. All right, 286 for Boxy, 269. Hey now for Dewey. I can't tell if that's a serious question or if you're being sarcastic. So, like, my answer is different depending on. Like, okay, no, okay, it's a serious question. Yeah, I know he is. He is. He's from the UK, so. Yeah, I think he was in the CTWC qualifier that was specifically for the UK, I think, so. Yeah, no, it's already pretty late at night there, yeah, so. I'm sure he'll appreciate going a bit earlier. Of course, he'd also appreciate if Dewey would be able to win the game, because that would mean that his set is up sooner, of course. But Boxy not looking to make that happen again. Potential for a reverse sweep here. He was down 2-0 and now has a win under his belt here because Dewey had a rough early top out. He's got the lead in this game too. Add a Tetris, go to 429, 349 for Dewey. So about roughly 70 to 80,000 point spread, something like that. Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Samantha is British as well. So. That is true. But what else is true here? 100 lines. We got transitions coming up soon. About 30 lines to go. Tetris for Boxy goes to 464 here. Has now about 20 lines to go. 399 here for Dewey. About 4 lines behind. I had a water right here. Where did it go? Whatever. We'll find it later. I will hydrate after this set is done. Or at least after the game is done. That's fine. Because we got transition coming up. That is way too important right now. Although Dewey, a couple burns he's got to take here. Ooh, yeah, you could tell he did not want to put that Z on the right side, but had to cover the well anyway. unfortunately. Say now about 10 lines to go here. Boxy with a much better game here. He's at 537 here. He's got 3 lines to go. Now 2 lines to go. And he'll transition at 562 with that Tetris. Look at that. So huge comeback trail here for Boxy. As Dewey transitions at 480. Here we go. So again, Dewey needs this win to take it. Boxy needs this to stay alive. And like I said at the beginning of this game, you know, oh, wait, hold on. I'm not going to finish that sentence yet because Boxy's in some trouble. That square going to help. Cannot go long bar left right now. Oh, going to hang the J. And that'll be it. He's finished at 575. So Dewey, this is not over yet. You need 576. A Tetris here should do it. There's the long bar, there's the Tetris. And at 586, he gets to say game 4 is no more. Charlie, my friend, ring the bell for our winner here. There we go. And you know what? We're ahead of schedule. Let's see if we can play this out. We got the king scouting him here. Why not? We're ahead. We're a little ahead of schedule here, so why not? All right, we'll give our friends in the next match a little more time to warm up. Because why the hell not? We're already, you know, we're in the post. Now give me time to get hydrated for a second. I gotta find my water. And there you go, King, watching closely here. And of course, this whole set may be Dewey's message to the King. Like, yo, you're thinking about putting me on the list? Put me on. I belong. And of course, yeah, that'll be announced January 28th. So not this Friday. Not next Friday, but the Friday after. All right, it'll be a little bit before that is revealed, so if you're thinking about making the list, come get on friendlies in these upcoming episodes. Of course, we got one Thursday, one Friday with the King on both days, so you're gonna vie for that list. Maybe even if you're not someone he's thinking about, maybe make him think about you. Show up on his show. Because he might. You never know. Because from the sounds of it, he has not made up his mind just yet. And again, Dewey just making it a statement here. I mean, look at it. I mean, this wasn't even close to the highest score that he got on Wars yesterday. I mean, look at this. 882. Still with the Tetris available here. And there we go. Kill screen at 919 here in competition. And could have potentially kept going with the better board, but it is what it is. And there you go. There's your winner, Dewey. Getting it done. Showing the King he belongs on that Fave 5 list. Congratulations to you. And of course, Boxy, thank you as well for coming on. That was definitely well played. In spite of a tough overall set there. All right. We will go ahead. We'll end the match. Up next, it'll be Kleister and Mferk. Let's do it. Next. everybody. We are halfway through this edition of the Dollar Store Tetris Friendlies, hosted by yours truly, of course. Get introductions going. Here we go, because we have got lots more exciting matches on the card. And this one, some newer players here coming on. So here we go in the red corner. He is, of course, a guy that's been pitted up against pretty much every debut player here over these last few weeks on Tetris Friendlies. And of course, he has been making great strides every time he comes on. He's going to look to take another victim here tonight. He is Kleister. And his opponent over on the blue side, a guy who made his debut last week. Fortunately, going down to Yeehaw and is going to be looking for his first win here tonight. He is Matt Burke. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead. Actually, I think it's a little bit off stencil here. Let me go ahead and fix that. A little bit right. I think a little bit down. Or up, rather, might be better. Right about there will do. I think that's fine. Mostly left and right that was off there. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. I already... it was, yeah, Matt was ever so slightly off. I fixed it. So... yeah, this is fine. Okay. So, I don't know what level we're starting on here, but of course, once we got a ready level selection, let me know. Kleister offering up a level 15 start. So let's see what Matt has to say about that. And there it is, 15 ready there from Matt. And we got a hover 3 from Kleister, so let's do it. Let's count it down. For game number 1, here it comes. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And of course, it's not necessarily, a big, a high octane match in that, these are guys that like King's looking at for his Fae 5 or anything, but these are very new players. Like, oh my God, what a tuck setup from Matt. Like, this is, I'm saying that Matt comes in with this crazy tuck setup and it just works so well. Wow. Yeah, somebody clipped that. That was what did he do? He had like, he had like looked like a 5 low, had a Z tuck into a L. That was crazy. Especially for such a new player. Wow, I love that. That's great. But it's true, you never know. But of course, it's still, even if not, it's still cool because it's always cool, when these guys get good, really start to get good, when they max out someday, you're gonna be like, wow, I remember that guy when he had like a 400k PB or whatever their PBs are. I think one's like a 470, the other's around 400 as well. So like, wow, I remember that. Like, I knew them before they were cool, right? Not that they're not cool now, of course, but That sounds like me. What? Which thing? And there you go. Look at that. Yeah, Zipley, of course, an example of this. A guy who had 300k when he would come play on Friendlies. Well, not on my show, of course, because that was probably before I even hosted. But being bad, then going good. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how everyone is, right? That's how everyone starts bad. But quick score check here for these two gentlemen here as we are moving along here in this match. 89,000 here for Matt, 60 for Kleister. And we're about 30 lines through on both accounts. Oh my God, Chidori. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Oh my God. Yeah, Chori was cool. Right. Oh, look at this. Nice, dirty Tetris from Kleister. Wow, look at that. So look at 84,000. Still backed by about a Tetris and some change here. Is Matt is at 113. Oh, look at that, Chidori. Good. I'm glad Chidori keeps in touch with some people around here, because yeah, like I said, I haven't heard from her in a long time, and you know, I remember towards the beginning of my career, she and I were pretty close in skill. That is, you know, we played each other a lot because of that, so it was always cool. She was cool. But either way, what else is cool is these two gentlemen here are, yeah, doing pretty good here. Both are making this a nice interesting game, although, ooh, Kleister, a couple misdrops here towards the right. Oh, and a hang of a line on the left. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that'll be it. He's finished at 106. And at 161, Matt is going to be good at 180. And he'll take game number 1. And, of course, the 1-0 lead. All right, so not a bad first game there from these two. Definitely made it interesting. Of course, all was good just until a couple rough misdrops. So, of course, they got some fans in the chat too on both sides, and of course, they've agreed to 15. So, let's do it. Let's make their fans proud right now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Of course, C. Christiem. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be C. Christem or C. Christiem. Hopefully, I don't know. I feel like Christiem is like is, but either way, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they are like sparring partners these days. Yeah, it's no, it is great. I mean, it's always great, especially when you're first starting out. It's always good having someone like, hey, let's play, right? Like, kind of forming a little rivalry, right? Like, and, you know, it helps both people get better. Okay, that doesn't answer the question. Like, I understood it was the C at the beginning was separate, but like, yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna assume it's Chris unless I'm told otherwise, but anyway, they're both on the board here with the Tetris. Had to take a few burns, and Matt with another one here to go to 44,000. Yeah, you Elp, Frank, and Chidori. Yeah, for me that was always Milo, but then I just ended up getting way better. Like, I just had more time to practice. So. By the way, these two, again, I think these two could kind of fill that role for each other for a while. I mean, again, they're both similar in PB. I mean, they both have it on their stream. It was around 470 for Matt, right? And then just under 400K, I think, for Kleister. So definitely pretty evenly matched all around. But of course, a couple misdrops here. Ooh, excuse me, a couple misdrops here from Matt. He's got the lead though, but is definitely gonna want to bring this down. Does not want to give this away. Oh, but he hangs a J on the left, and he's not getting anything over that. He's done. 72,000, his final score. So there you go, Kleister. There's your target. You need 73,000 points to take this one. So it is not over yet. It is a chase down situation, but that Tetris will make it quicker. Again, just needs to get to 73,000. So a Tetris will do it. Could line this out if he wants, but it is level 15, so that may not be necessary. We'll see. He's gonna get a long bar all the way left. Yeah, oh, you can see, just did not want to create a dependency. Oh, he set up, what a dirty Tetris to finish it off at 82,000. And just like that, we're tied up 1-1. Wow, Kleister absolutely flexing on him there. Wow. Unreal. Misstep. Oh my god. Well, hey, it worked. All right, we got an overthink from Kleister. I'm assuming they're going to stick with level 15. So once we get it ready from Matt and a level selection, assuming it's not 15. But if it is 15, just let me know when you're ready. But and there's the hover 3. So here we go. Let's count them down. It's be another 15 start. Let's do it. Game 3. Once a best of 5, now a best of 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And okay, yep, he confirmed. It is 15. Got it. Cool. So I appreciate the confirmation. I did kind of guess that that was the case, but thank you for proving me right. So, and Bonbondion. I think it's how that is pronounced. Thank you so much for the vowel. It is much appreciated. There's Peyton on Tetris, my friend. Welcome in. Redeem the stretch. Yeah, that is gonna be important. Yeah, let me stretch real quick. I thank you for that reminder. Okay. Yeah, of course. Gotta stay healthy, of course. Yeah, and now, yeah, there we go. Okay. The floodgates have been opened. I may need to make those values a little higher because, oh my god. So otherwise, I'm going to be not doing much commentary, but I might not be anyway because Kleister is in some serious trouble. He is finished. Looked like a couple of rough hangs there. He's done at just 4,400. And at 42,000, Matt is going to be good. And he'll take game number 3 and the 2-1 lead. Don't worry, Bombot. I did do another stretch there for you, so there you go. You can't see it on camera, right? Like, it's not it. Like, why would you redeem that here? I mean, it, like, at least more than once, like, bro. Because, like, you can't, you know, technically I could totally lie, but. Oh, my word. All right, we got a hover 3 from Kleister and a hover 3 from Matt. So it looks like they're both ready to go and are going to stick with that same speed. So let's count it down. Game 4, here it comes. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yogi by the end of this, yep. Yeah, no, I mean, those were more intended for, like, when I'm, like, just doing casual stuff, which I am probably going to try and do that a little bit more this week, because... Well, listen, I'm not saying I did lie. I'm just saying I could have. I absolutely did, especially that hydrate part. Like, come on. This is like, listen, I'm a hydro homie. Like, of course I actually hydrated. Come on. Who do you think you're talking to? But no, I mean, like I was saying, I am going to try and do more casual stuff this week. Just kind of, you know, I mean, and by casual, I mean just, you know, hanging out while working on my rolling, because I'm close to getting that second max out, this time with rolling. I am, like, I kind of talked about it earlier. I am close. So, within about 100,000. And I've been doing it for what? A couple months? Like, I'm excited. I'm excited. I definitely would like to, I'd like to share that moment with some people this time. That'd be cool if I could do that. But, because like I said, I've been having a blast. But, of course, in other more important news right now, we got about a 1 Tetris lead here for Kleister in the early going here. Matt having to take a few burns, and it left side kind of messy, and is going to have to go ahead and just bring this down with a triple. And other important news, thank you, Dan, for the reminder, the unintentional reminder, because you're up next. It's your lucky day. You got to go earlier in the queue because Toby needed to go later. So there you go. You're up next against Penguin Panic. So get ready, because if Matt wins this, it's over. And of course, Kleister right now looking poised to get you some extra warm-up time because he has got about a 1 Tetris lead. 90,000 for him, 63 for Matt. Not to be confused with our mailman friend. Well, unless he also happens to be a mailman, which would actually be quite the coincidence. Oh, but Kleister, couple rough misdrops on that left side. And no dice on that dig. And with that Tetris from Matt, that'll give him the lead and the win as he gets to say game 4 is no more. He's got the game. He's got the match. Charlie, ring the bell, will ya? It's done. There you go. I kind of alluded to it earlier on, but he's done it. Matt wanted it. He got it. He's got his first ever win here on Tetris Friendlies. Congratulations to you, my friend. And of course, thank you both for coming on the show. Look, he's dancing. He is amped about that. You never forget your first. So there you go. Yeah, the dance moves. Love it. All right. So up next, as I mentioned, it's Penguin Panic and Dan Vinky. So let's go. Let's do it. Next. All right, everybody, we're getting kind of close to the end of the night here already. Wow. A couple more matches left to go. Of course, this one should be an exciting one without question. So here we go. Let's get the instructions going. In the red corner, he is, of course, the one-time tapper is now maxed out. That's right. He's just ahead of me in the rolling progress. He has maxed out with the new rolling technique. Using his foot for a grip. He is, of course, the one-time YouTube star turned Tetris Pro. He is Mr. British himself, Dan Vinky. And his opponent over on the blue side, he went from being the fiery fist of pain to crashing into toilet paper with the shopping cart, of course. He is a one-time community tournament champion. We're going to take on one of the best up-and-comers there is. He is Penguin Panic. Yeah, see, he's crashing into the right. Okay. No. Okay. All right. So, oh, whoops! I forgot to take away the gloves. What am I doing? What am I? Give this guy. No, you guys gotta earn those. Oh, and look at that. This just in from the king. Vinky has another shot at the Fave 5 list. It's a must-win match. The stakes are high now, all right, an all-time high. At least if you're Dan Vinky. So look at that. And with that said, once you two gentlemen are ready to go, let's do it. Get those readies. I'm assuming this will be 18 all the way, but you can let me know if we decide on something else. But I can't imagine this will be anything other than 18 all the way. All right, so Dan getting set here, getting the proper codes in. And he says, yes, 18. Penguin Panic saying, you know what? Fuck warm-up. Let's do this. I'm assuming he's agreeing to 18 all the way, so let me just get that ready in the chat. Actually, from both of you, technically speaking. Or hover 3. And there's one from Penguin Panic. And there's one from Dan. So let's do it. Let's count him down for game number 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we're underway here. Game number 1 again. Apparently, if Dan wants to stay on the, wants to even possibly be on the King's Fave 5 list, he's got to win this match. I mean, King has been doing all sorts of scouting here tonight, and again, lots of players here vying for a chance to be on that list. So. You know, because they know what it means. I mean, anyone who ends up on that Fave 5 list ends up doing really, really great things. So, I mean, you saw, last year in 2021, you know, you saw, you had Aaron, you had Miles, Remy, the Rocket, right? I believe Tugi was on that list. And who was the other one? There was, I forget, that's only 4. There was one more, but I just remember they all did awesome, is the point I'm trying to make here. Yeah, let me actually check. We got Fave 5, yeah, 5 members of that role. I was Doge. That's who I was missing. How could I forget? Yeah, and of course in 2020, Hydrant, Huff, Sodium, Ziply, and Miles, again, who all did great things that year as well. Speaking of doing great things, Dan's going to need to do some great things to get out of this situation here. He is not looking good here. Oh, the Blackbird's gonna hang! And he's done at 85,000. Uh-oh, Penguin Panic, with about double his score, is gonna be good. He'll take game number 1. All right, here we go. We got hover 3s all around. Game number 2. Here it comes. Ready or not? In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, double kill screen times with Penguin Panic. Hope to see it. I don't think we've seen a single one of those tonight, actually. So that'd be cool. All right, so we're underway. Penguin Panic with the first 2 Tetrises of the game. Dan had to take a few burns, but he's got a clean board, so not really a huge problem. There we go. There's a long bar. There's a Tetris. So most certainly will not be joining Club Zero. That would be not ideal. If you're trying to make the Fave 5 list, joining Club Zero is not what I would refer to as the way to do it. I mean, it's always more hilarious than anything when it happens, but like, doesn't make you Fave 5 material. I'll tell you that much. Oh man. So about a 1 Tetris lead here through about the first 20 lines here for Penguin Panic. He's at 91,078 here for Dan. Penguin kind of getting Z-bursted. Ooh, gets that L over. Oh my god, he almost missed that. And needs something for that left side. Oh, we gotta hang the J. What is this? The gift exchange. The gift exchange continues. Oh my god. So Dan gonna take game number 2, and we're tied at 1 apiece. You guys, how are these seasons over, guys? Come on. Or at least here at the, I guess at least here in the States. I guess I shouldn't jump to conclusions about other countries where both of you reside. You know, not America, right? But I feel like where you guys are from, they have to, right? That they're over. But anyway, game number 3, it's coming up. They are both hovering 3, so let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So a couple quick ones here. We're already on to game 3. Hopefully this gives Stilby enough time to complete his CTL set that he ended up doing at the last minute. So. All right, Tetris for Penguin Panic. It's gonna be on the board first. And City serves, welcome in. Welcome back, check it up on the queue. A couple more matches to go here before you and our good friend Ryan are up. Of course, we got the rest of this set left to go, which has turned into a best of 3 very quickly, as they have just exchanged gifts in this one. They have traded early top outs. Man, Penguin Panic's not careful. We might see another one of those here. That S gonna get all the way left. That is going to help without question. There we go. That T gonna do wonders as well. There we go. Now he's open up on that right side. Oh, but that J though, I don't think that's where you wanted that. And there's the long bar. There's the Tetris. Give him some relief. I think that was a Tetris anyway. That might not have been, but oh well. 66,000 here. Kind of off to a slow start. Meanwhile, Dan at 164. And he needs this win. He wants to maintain. Again, he knows anyone who makes that Fave 5 list will have a good track record. But those hangs for Dan, not gonna do it. I don't know about that. He's finished at 164. So that's your target, Penguin Panic E, 165 to take this one. And the long bar for a Tetris needs about 2 more and maybe some change. Fail 5, yep. Shitty 6. Not to be confused with the Sinister 6. There's nothing sinister about these guys. They just suck. All right, 148 needs 165. So another Tetris will do it. Is not set up for one though, and is gonna be taking some burns for a little bit, and may be able to just burn all the way. And hey, that wasn't a spoiler. What are you talking about? That was not a spoiler. All right, there's the Tetris. And he's got it 180. That's enough. And he'll go up 2-1. The Spider-Man spoilers. Now, I could have said that Ned turns into the Hamburglar. Oh, shit. I spoiled it. Now, that would be a spoiler. And the worst part is about that is that for those who haven't seen it, I could be telling the truth, but you're just going to assume it's a joke because that just seems so ridiculous, right? Right? But I could be telling the truth about that. Oh, man. All right. Just reference the Sinister Six, like. Spoiler, give me a break. All right. Okay, all right. All jokes about Spider-Man aside, they're ready to go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Biggest spoiler. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Uh-oh. Spoiler alert. Oh man. Right? Snape kills Han Solo, right? That's obviously a very real spoiler. Oh my god. All right, so we're underway here, of course. It's do or die here for Dan Vinky. Needs this win to stay alive. And Penguin wanting this win so that, you know, he can be done. Maybe go to bed. Well, maybe go to bed at a reasonable hour. And he's looking pretty good here so far. He's got 2 touches. Says Dan with 3, though. But of course, I don't think... Well, Dan, I think, is taking a burn. But Penguin Panic still looking pretty strong here. Or actually, may have burned 4 lines. Actually, he burned 4 lines, I think. I don't know. Either way, 16 lines, 71,000. That's not too bad. Pretty neck and neck with Dan so far. He'll add a Tetris now, go to 94,000. Actually, they both will. So, yeah, again, nice neck and neck start. But of course, we have yet to see a transition from either one of them. They've just been kind of trading gifts back and forth here. So, you shall see if we could see some double kill screen. Or if we see another early top out. We shall see. And yeah, I did see that Toby was back. So, fortunately, regardless of what happens, okay, do not feel bad if we early top again, because like Toby's ready, so it's okay. But nice center wheel Tetris for Dan. He's gonna go to 152, and a nice, oh wow, what a nice delayed long bar flat. It's a great move. Perhaps trying to appeal to the king, because you know, we all know he loves those long bar flats. Nice little J tuck as well. He's trying to get a little flashy as he, you know, works to work his way back into the set. So he'll get a touches here. 177, 195 for Penguin Panic. So, of course, Penguin enjoying about a 1 Tetris lead. Dan just trying to catch up. And there we go. He will with that Tetris, but Penguin answering back. So, again, it's a close game. And these guys both seem to be getting into a good rhythm now as real hang-ups on either side. And Dan looked away for a split second. Looked like he had a couple of misdrops on that left side. All right, that S-tuck going to help a little bit. At least keep it cleaner. Or at least avoid more holes. If that's what he's trying to do, that will help him accomplish that. And yeah, okay. I was just going to say, we're going to see if he decides to burn this down or if he goes for the Tetris. He decided to just burn that down. And we'll go ahead and go for a nice double with that J piece. There we go. So he's bringing this down. And honestly, isn't falling too far behind because Penguin is taking some burns as well. And there's long bar there. The Tetris for Penguin. Goes to 323. 266 here for Dan. Almost misdropped that J, but got it flipped the right way in time. And again, you know, he needs this win. Certainly wants to avoid the fail 5 or the shit 6 or whatever the king wants to call that list, but so 290 to 328. So again, still about a 1.5 Tetris lead here for Penguin Panic. But now both are clean. Both have resolved their board issues at around the same time. So Penguin gets another Tetris. Dan with another Tetris. So transition coming up, 342 to 360, both at 100 lines. So 30 to go till we transition, though. Penguin Panic looks like misdropped an L. Oh no, Toby, you're not trash. Come on. Who wants the O? Like, one of those matches was against O. I don't want to hear it. You did great. Like, shut up. And Dan just whipping those squares over to the left. That last one didn't want to go, but that last square said, Dad, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to Walmart. But that's where you are. You're on the Monday Night Show. You're going to Walmart, damn it. That's what's happening. Dan gets the board resolved, needless to say. He's at 375 and trying to bring this board down. There's a long bar for the score. We got a 400,000 here. Both players have surpassed 400,000 mark here, and both are about to transition. So hey, I like to see that. Still about a 1 Tetris game. As Penguin Panic transitions at 444. Dan with 3 lines to go at 424. Oh man, he could really use an L piece more than anything right now. He's not gonna get it though. Takes a nice double though into transition at 427. Here we go, a transition finally in this set. Oh my god, thought we saw that a long time ago. So 454, 437, both now at level 20. Still about a 1 Tetris game, but Penguin adding a Tetris now to expand on that. Oh my god. Dan again needing an L piece, does not get it in time, and doesn't go for the T-spin with that T. That was really surprising. And a misdrop for Dan. Oh man, he is in some serious trouble up top. Needs a square, gets it over. Oh man, he might survive this. Oh my god, it's not gonna be enough, but that was some impressive survival. Oh my word. So 448 his final score, and at 500 Penguin Panic is to say game 4 is no more. There you go. Thanks for that, Charlie. He's got it done. 3-1. So yeah, we'll let him finish this out, because why? Again, we're kind of ahead here, so why the hell not? Actually looking pretty solid here. At 573.24. What's his PB? Let's actually check. What is his PB? I don't actually remember what it is. Penguin Panic. It's like 960. Yeah, probably not PB pace, honestly, but whatever. I mean, let him take a victory lap. I mean, he's probably about top out anyway. Never mind. All right, cool. All right, let's get that winner seed set real quick. And here we go. The shopping disaster Penguin Panic is going to stumble into a victory here up against Dan Vinky. Look at that. So yeah, congratulations to you. Thank you both for coming on, and congrats to Dan for making the fail 5. All right. So up next, it'll be Maddie taking on a Toby. Ooh, man, that should be a barn burner right there. I'm going to call this double main event, I think. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dan and the shit six. The shitty six. All right, don't go anywhere. We got Maddie and Toby up next. All right, everybody, it is double main event time. You know what? I'm calling it a double main event because I think this is worthy of double main event material. Got a couple of great matches coming up here, and we're going to start with this one right here in the red corner. She is, of course, a member of the Midwestern portion of this classic Tetris community. Of course, someone who used to be bad, now is good. Has maxed out with the hyper tapping technique, one of the fastest tappers you'll see around. Of course, managing to weave her way out of any situation. She is Maddie. And her opponent, not an easy foe, of course. All the way from Germany, staying up late for this one. He is, of course, a man who the king is watching to see about potentially putting on his Fave 5 list. He's 7-5 overall on Tetris friendlies. And of course, he is known as the Guitar Hero Pro turned Tetris legend. He is Toby. Oh, and I didn't mention, he got 1.3 recently. So, like, yeah, good luck. No, all kidding aside. Do you're ready to go? I'm assuming it'll be 18 all the way. Just let me know when you're ready. As I get the music going again because it decided to stop. Don't know why you would do that. There we go. All right, we got a ready in chat here from Toby. And there's the ready in chat from Maddie Jam. Let's do it. We're gonna count them down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm gonna go ahead. I think I can move both of these a notch, just a touch. Yeah, that's a little better. And fix the other one. Yeah. Now I'll just put it back. That's fine. Okay, we'll live with it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so we're off and running here. Double main event here. And of course, after this, the second part of our main event will be, of course, Sydney Surfs on the NES Advantage. Taking on Ryan with an E. That'll be fun to see. Both players playing kind of high up here. Maddie gonna go ahead and take a nice conservative burn there with the J. And another one. She knows she needs to. She's got to stay alive here if she wants to beat Toby. There's a long, but there's a Tetris. She'll go to 40,000 here. 71 here for Toby. Make that 94 with another Tetris. So he's got about a 2 Tetris lead. A 2 Tetris lead here through the first 20 lines. And they're just trading them back and forth now. Oh, my word. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. Good lord. Oh, my God. Yeah, Ian Keith just holding nothing back here. Or, I mean, oh, no, I posted that on the wrong account. All right, we're about 40 lines through. Toby at 167. 99,000 here for Maddie. Kind of off to a somewhat slow start. All right, there's a long, but there's a Tetris for Maddie. She goes to 122. So she's staying in this. Actually makes some really good decisions here. Just staying alive here, as our good friend GD would say, like a BG. And look at this. Yeah, some nice taps. I mean, you could tell there was an S misdrop there on that left side, but you could tell she did made all the right moves there. I mean, she got some good pieces, but those are some really good moves. And oh my God, L on the left, like Jesus Christ, like that. So crazy. And this is what's happening. She's not even rolling as Twitch decides to give me an ad. Twitch, why are you the way that you are? Can you not? Again, this has literally never happened before tonight. Like, what the heck? So Toby at 267. We'll get Maddie back in a second once this ad decides it wants to be done. So I don't know why the hell that happened, but yeesh. And oh my how many ads is this, Twitch? Like, it's double main event, and here you are. I'm actually a little pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be real. That I'm actually upset. Like, the fuck. It genuinely, I would not be surprised if it was a triple ad. It is a triple ad. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Okay, score check. 262, 323. Toby has the lead. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I've literally never had that happen before. So like, perhaps, I mean, again, I think Twitch finally figured out how to deal with my pie hole, my Raspberry Pi hole that I used to make that not happen. I think it finally figured me out. So congratulations, Twitch. You've done it. By the way, we're approaching transition here. I guess it would have been worse if it happened in transition. It's not meant to be fucked with. True. That transition coming up. Toby still with about a 2-ish Tetris lead. 359 to 404. Couldn't find Toby, but we found Pink Guy. And he's getting it done. Yeah. No, truthfully, it might just need an update, honestly. Oh, Maddie with a slight under tap there. Oh, yeah, she's going to need some good pieces here to get this down before transition. It is so far not getting them. Oh, and that J was not what she needed. 4 lines to go. Oh, and Maddie, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that'll be it. She'll be finished at 370. At 495 for Toby, he'll be good. He'll take game number 1. Yeah, is a Raspberry Pi, a miniature computer thing, not an actual Pi. Okay. All right. In case that wasn't obvious. All right, they're ready. Let's do it. Game 2. Hopefully no ads this time. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Fingers crossed for no ads on either side this time. Yeah, sure enough, there is an update available. Look at that. Yeah, right. Use an actual pie to block. Yeah, right. Yeah, I bake pies every day. That's how I do it. Obviously. That's the secret. But see, now you're all going to have to die because you know my secret, so. I'm kidding. All right, anyway. All right, no one was supposed to know that. So 69,000 here for Maddie. Hey now, she's at 14 mines, 17 mines, 91,000 here for for Toby. The pie wizard. Oh my god. Right? That is a pro gamer move, obviously. All right, Tetris with Adobe. He's going to go to 140, 138 for Maddie. So they are neck and neck here through the first 30 lines. Another Tetris for Maddie. She'll take the lead. And look at that adjustment of that square. Just tapping away. Making it happen. Oh, she's set up for a dirty one here. Way up high, but that longboard didn't come. It's going to take a quick burn. That's longboard for 9. Dirty Tetris. There it is. And oh my god, setting up for it again. But now is going to go ahead and take a quick burn here. And there we go. Nice dirty triple. Bring it back down to safety. And oh my god, what a delayed flat burn, too. All right, so we're about 50 lines through. Both players on some pretty good pace here. 222 to 258. Toby with the lead. Toby, nice long bar flat. Because, again, he knows the king is watching. The king is watching. Looking to see who makes the fave 5. And generally speaking, he likes the long bar flats like that. So, that'll, you know, if you can impress him with that, you might have a good shot. Oh man, right? See, now I'm giving away secrets. See, now he's probably gonna. Now I'm probably going to be executed. 306 to 233. Maddie's slowing down a little bit here, running into a little bit of complications. She just needs a line right now. Oh my god, it comes in piece too late. And no dice. That'll be it. She's done at 235. And at 354, Toby having a really good game there. It's going to be good. He'll take the 2-0 lead. What, are you talking about how he revealed that Ned is the Hamburglar? Like, for all we know, that could be a real spoiler. That could not be a real spoiler. Oh, my God. All right, they're ready. Let's do it. Game 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I simply referenced the Sinister Six. if nothing else, okay. If nothing else, that is a comic spoiler. But like, I mean, like, most people are more concerned about the movie spoilers. I feel like so. And, oh, Toby. Couple misdrops on the left. That's gonna be tough. I think he can figure this out. Oh, what a T-tuck. Double T-tuck. He might be okay here. Yeah, that long bar really gonna help there. And, oh, and look at this. He is... God, those pieces are awful. But he's got to get that Z all the way left. Can he get something else over there? Oh, man. He's fighting for his life right now. That long bar gets left. Oh, Toby, come on. Get... Hell's going to get there. And again, this is a chance for Maddie to build a lead here. She's doing it. But Toby is just staying alive here. These pieces are not helpful for him either. And he's doing... Oh, no, that long bar left. Oh, he needs a long bar. Oh, gets it a piece too late, but gets it left. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Game, give it to him. Nice triple. And he's going to bring this down. Oh, my God. And just like that, Toby's got a clean board. Boom, Tetris. Whoa. Wow, what a dig. And even with all that, he's not that far behind. He is only a Tetris behind, 106 to 126. He is a few lines ahead, though, on account of digging so high up. Sheesh. Maddie with a Tetris now goes to 152. Oh, Toby. Toby in another high up dig here. Oh, my word. It's just somehow getting these pieces left and right. It's unreal. I mean, space is not great, obviously, but oh my God, look at that. Another Tetris goes to 145, and he's only 10,000 points back here because Maddie's been digging too. And she might be opting to build a dirty Tetris. Nope, gonna go ahead and burn there with a long bar. Oh my God, that just so crazy. And look at that, Toby now with the lead. Maddie still trying to dig out of this way up high. All right, that S gonna help her bring this down. There we go. T gonna help as well. Yeah, so now it's Maddie's turn to do some digging. Okay, she's set up for a center well now. Ready, waiting. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris goes to 194. Oh, yeah, both players just suffering here in this one as Maddie gets another center well. 216 to 218. They're neck and neck. With about 40 lines to go until we transition to the level 19. My God, just survival from both of these two this game has been insane. There's a Tetris for Toby. And well, look at that. Both players are nice and clean now. This Maddie is actually getting droughted a little bit here. She needs a long bar, but guess what? Oh, there it is, finally. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. 243 to 291. Simul Tetris. So Toby will maintain a lead, but Maddie hanging in there. She is staying in this again. She needs this win to stay alive. Toby needs this win to finish it off right here in 3 and maybe go to bed. All right, Tetris for Maddie. They'll try and close the gap. And Toby, ooh, what a spin into the Tetris. He's flexing at this point. Like Dewey, he wants to prove he belongs on that Fave 5. He wants, seriously, these guys don't want to make King's Choice as tough as possible here. There's a Tetris for Toby. Wow. And look at, oh my God, just that setup. Oh my God, he's only got 2 lines to go here till transition. Maddie not in a great spot either. Toby nice and clean. Where's the long bar? He needs it. Has to burn. He's Tetris ready. Where's the bar? There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. Oh my God, and he's still set up. Meanwhile, Maddie with 5 lines to go, 4 lines to go is way up high as well. Let's see if she can burn this away. Can she get that L over? Yes, she can. Oh, Miss dropped the next one, though. Oh, give her a line. Give her a line. Oh, she's not going to get it. She'll get it, but not where she wanted it. And she is finished at 373 and at 437 at a Tetris for Toby. He's going to complete the 3-0 sweep. When it looked like at the beginning he might have been finished, but no way, not today. Charlie, ring that bell. Wow. And Toby, feel free to finish this one out if you want, because yeah, I mean we're way ahead of schedule today, so. And that's right, as promised, Maddie did not top out 3 times. Or at least not early, not before 19. So Toby finishing this one up. I mean, he's probably going to survive this. Like, this looks dire, but he's probably going to survive this. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, God damn it. I just totally jinxed it. All right, well, either way, it's Pink Guy, Toby, whatever you want to call him. But, my God. That was quite a performance from Toby, and I think he's going to make King's Choice for the Fave 5 from 2022 a lot more difficult with a performance like that. Yeah, Maddie had a good game too. Toby just freaking killed it. So yeah, GG's all around. Thank you both for coming on. Oh yeah, totally intentional. Yep, calculated. Of course, up next, Ryan with an E versus Cindy Serves to round out our main event, our part 2 of the main event. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that one. All right, here we go. It is part 2 of the double main event. It's time. King's got his pencil and paper out. Well, pen and paper, he says. So let's do it. Let's get introductions going. In the red corner, he is a guy who I believe is making his debut here on my edition of Tetris Friendlies, this Walmart edition. And he's going to look to take it with a big win here tonight. He's going to look to show out in this one. He is Ryan with not an A, but an E. And his opponent over on the blue side, of course, well known for using the NES Advantage controller. And she has put on some damn good shows and is a damn near max outer too with it. And very impressive feat on its own. Let's get Surf Sub here because she is a Sydney Surfs. Here we go. They're good with 18 all the way, of course. Both players have agreed. So whenever you two are ready, just ready in the chat or a hover 3. And we'll get it started. There's a hover 3 from Ryan. And there we go. City Surf says hover 3 in the chat. Taking after Orlando. Look at that. Here we go. Game number 1. It's coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, it's Ryan's Friendlies debut overall. Wow, I should have looked. Okay, well, there we go. It's overall Friendlies debut, not just here. There we go. Because I knew it was here. I just kind of figured, you know, pretty much everyone's playing on the Gig Show at this point, except for like the newest of players. But well, I guess Ryan's an exception. So there you go. Friendlies debut, and he's gonna look to get his first win here. There you go. The online facts. And of course, Sydney is 2-2. That's the player that King will be watching more closely here, as she'll be looking to make the Fave 5 with the advantage. That would be really cool. Of course, she's got to prove that she belongs, and this game might be a good chance for her to do it. She's got a little bit of an early dig, but is handling it pretty well here. There we go. That J to the left that is really going to open the way. I mean, she's getting some really good pieces and doing exactly the right thing with them. So she's 62,054 here for Ryan, who's just a few lines back. Actually, about 5 lines back. Now, there's the long bar. There's a Tetris. So similar line count, 80,000 to 85,000. Sydney with a slight lead. So it is pretty neck and neck overall to begin. So Tetris for Ryan goes to 104. And unfortunately, yeah, he's shaking his head. You can see he was not happy about a couple of those placements of those pieces. Oh, the square burst. Not super helpful. He's just committed to another 8 birds here before he can bring this all the way down. Leslie goes for a Tetris. He's set up. Oh, but that Z. No, that Z didn't like that idea so much. All right, he's set again here. And again, has to keep putting weight on that right side. So he almost kind of has to go for this dirty Tetris here. And there's Lombard dirty Tetris for Ryan. Yeah, that is really going to make those birds quick. I mean, a lot of lines to clear, but obviously a Tetris, that's as fast as you can do it. So he's at 137, 182 for Sydney Surfs. As we're about 50 lines through this one. Both are doing A-okay, though Ryan with a long bar hanging on that left side. That Tetris will help him bring it down. Help make that left side more accessible. And maybe potentially setting up the Tetris. Nope, not going to. Going to go ahead and bring this all the way down. Sydney enjoying a lead here. Ooh, a couple misshifts, but she's looking... Score-wise, she's looking pretty good. So... But it's definitely going to want to get out of this sooner than later because Ryan's cleaned up. He's got a Tetris. He is getting right back into it here. Yeah, Sydney just bringing this down. J on the right going to help there. Or I'm sorry, an L on the right, excuse me. And there's a Tetris for Ryan. He'll take the lead, 238 to 222. We're about 75 lines through for both players. And there's the Tetris for Sydney, so it looks like they're going to be going back and forth here in this one. Of course, neither player wanted to end up on the shit 6 with me, so... with me and Dan Vicky. Because I apparently spoiled Spider-Man, which, I mean, I didn't, but apparently. So 258, 310. Again, Ryan with the lead. Sydney just having to take a few burns, and it's just not really getting long bars when she needs them. But there we go. Finally gonna get one. There's the Tetris. So it's back by about a Tetris and some change. Yeah, there we go. Tetris. So they are neck and neck, but Sydney pushing down a bit here now. So is ahead in lines. I think she's just trying to put that pressure on, or maybe get into a rhythm. But either way, seems to be working okay for her. She seems to be keeping this board clean, and that's sometimes about all you can really ask. And there's a long bar. There's a Tetris slamming it down. Had 666 at the end of her score. The Devil's score. All right. But we got 15 lines to go before we transition on Sydney's side. About 20 lines to go on Ryan's side. Ryan under a Tetris behind, so at least on the real-time score. So, of course, he is ahead pace-wise. But he's burning a bit, so might be pretty close, actually. So 403 Sydney at a Tetris. Go to 426. She's got 2 lines to go before we change over. And she's going to look to get one last Tetris here because, again, she knows pace-wise, Ryan's doing ever so slightly better. Is going to want to take advantage of every point she can get. She's got 1 line. There's the Tetris. 451, her score in transition. So we'll want to look at that for when Ryan gets there. Gaming with Nino. Thank you for the follow. So 421 here for Ryan. He has got just a line here to go. There's Longbar. There's a Tetris. 446. So they are neck and neck at the time of transition here. And off they run again. This is game 1. This is definitely one of the better sets we've seen tonight. This is definitely main event material. Here's Longbar. There's a Tetris. Goes to 490 here for Sydney. She is about 10 lines ahead, though, because, again, she was pushing down on 18, so that caused her to progress quicker into the 19. So here we go. Another Tetris. 516. Oh, Ryan with an early shift. Oh, another early shift, which caused the misdrop. He's still okay, though. That L going to get all the way left. That's really going to help. Oh, but Sydney, I didn't even see what happened. A couple misdrops. She's finished at 517. But this is not over yet for Ryan. He needs 518. Oh, he's going to hang it, though. Nope, that'll be it. And he's finished. So Sydney serves at 517. Topped out first, but it didn't matter because she's got the higher scores. There you go. 1-0. Is the score now in the set. All right. So game 1 in the books. They are both ready to go. A hover 3 and yeah, okay, there we go. Now Ryan hovering 3 in the chat. So there we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, everyone learning from Orlando tonight, apparently. Realized I was somehow muted. Okay, let's say that again, shall we? We are underway, right? Or something like that. I don't know. What I don't even remember what I was saying, so. All right, game 2, though. Seriously, game 2, we're underway. Sydney starts with a 1-game lead, kind of narrowly winning that one against Ryan, as he could have potentially chased it down if he had kept his stats under control and managed to chase down her score, but not able to do it. So Sydney does have the 1-game lead. Ryan going to be looking to bounce back here in his friendlies debut. This is game number 2. Nice little S-spin to keep his stat clean. And ooh, I'm assuming unintentionally went for a Vitz there with the square. But now he's not getting line bar. Oh, he doesn't even go for it. He wants to bring this down. And I think, honestly, that was probably a good move. That was honestly a good move, I think. Yeah, and he's just going to... He's just like, what? I gotta read his list. Like, what the hell was that? So 94,000 here for him through 32 lines. 62 through 29 for Sydney serves. Add a Tetris now, going to 85. So Ryan a little upset with his pace right now, but he's ahead. Believe it or not, you are ahead. So Yeah, there we go. Tetris Sydney now. Now she'll take the lead. She is storming back into this one. So they are pretty neck and neck now. They're just trading the lead back and forth here as we're about 45 lines through. So 155, Maddie through 40, or Maddie, Sydney through, wow. Sydney through 46 lines. And 166 for Ryan through 48. So again, they're very neck and neck here. Again, that was reminder number 69. Why this is the why it's the Walmart edition of Friendlies, or the dollar store, whatever you want to call it. Right. But we're about 60 lines through. We're getting close to the halfway marker here. And again, they're pretty closely contested. 235 here for Ryan as he gets a Tetris. Sydney waiting on that long bar, but guess what? It ain't coming. She's just having to burn a bit, but there it is finally for the score. So it's back by under a Tetris here. Or actually, well, no, actually just about a Tetris. Yeah, about a Tetris behind. Again, both are nice and clean here. Ooh, slight early shift to that square from Sydney. Oh, what a, well, okay, what a solve. That square tuck into the S-spin. Wow, I love it. She is going to fall behind in pace a little bit, but I mean, again, she knows. I mean, she's playing with the advantage with the joystick, man, and managing to stay alive. And, you know, I was actually just talking about her over the weekend. I was up at round one with, of course, you know, my good friends Jakey Winks and Milo, of course, that menace out of Milwaukee, you know. Meet up round one, and, you know, they happen to have a Tetris the Grandmaster game there. And, you know, it was like, play with a joystick, just, you know, and I'm like, you know, Sydney would be good at this. You know, she's already got the joystick part of playing this godforsaken game down, right? Like, she can do it with this. Imagine doing it, right? Playing with a joystick with a game that's intended to be played with a joystick. That's TGM. But, and she is behind at the moment, but she's still playing pretty well. She's at 303, 366 for Ryan with an E. Just for TGM. Yeah, no, dude, seriously, it was literally the first TGM, like, TGM 1. They had it at round 1. Like, it's crazy. That was my first time playing, and I actually didn't do terrible. I mean, I didn't do good, but I didn't do terrible either, so. And of course, my alternate account is Grandmaster, right? But speaking of Grandmaster, Sydney's got about 10 lines to go till we transition. He's at 314, 460 for Ryan. So he has really opened up a lead here, and he's behind in lines. So Ryan really looking to bounce back here after that game number one. He's looking at definitely a 500K plus transition. As Sydney gets her at 364, has a lot of work cut out for her if she wants to catch up in this one. Gonna look to just keep this clean, keep it low. Because, well, you can't score if you're dead. So looks like she has a slight miss drop. Oh, missed the tuck. And oh, Ryan is done. Throws that controller down. He can't believe it. I didn't even see what happened. It looked like just a slight miss drop of a J, but he's done. 489. So there's your target, Sydney. You need 490. This is not necessarily a gimme. And a nice quick tap with that freaking joystick, man. My God. So she needs 490. Oh, my word. I don't know if she'll get out of this, though. That is a rough left side. Yeah, no way, no how. She's finished at 390. So 100K behind. Ryan will get it. Game number 2. It's all yours. We are tied 1-1. All right, we got hover 3 from Ryan. So we get a ready from Sydney. And we will go ahead. We'll continue. There it is. Let's count it down. Game number 3 was once a best of 5. Now a best of 3 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And it is a legit NES controller. Would it be allowed to play with for Tournament TV CTWC? I don't know. I'm assuming probably. But I'm not the one who runs that. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not the one who gets to make that call there. But I know. I feel like I saw some guy using it at like some Canada qualifier. Not this past year, but like a couple of years ago, like pre-pandemic. I want to say it was some Canadian qualifier that only had like, they didn't really have like anyone we knew there. I think it was the one that Nestcard won. Yeah, that's how long ago that was. So good. I could be wrong, but. But yeah, either way, you know, it's always interesting to see someone use it. I mean, and the guy I saw using it definitely didn't do as well as Sydney. I mean, Sydney would have, like, no offense, but Sydney would have crushed him. Like, but either way, 38,000 here for Ryan. With the best of starts. Kind of a slow start here for him. So he's at 25 lines, 43,000, 99,000, 26 lines for Sydney Surfs. Add a Tetris, go to 122. So enjoying a nice lead here in this best of 5 turn to best of 3 set here. Nice little S-spin there from Sydney. We continue on here. Again, approaching that 50 line mark here. Sydney with about an 80,000 point lead. Although Ryan closing that gap with a Tetris. Yeah, so continuing on. So 218 for Sydney Surfs through the first 50 lines. So again, looking pretty solid here. Definitely max outable at this stage in the game. If she can continue the pace. Ryan, meanwhile, about 60,000 points back at it. Tetris go to 163. So actually now is about 60,000 points back. So yeah, there's a few Tetrises behind, but again, he's within striking distance. It's definitely not impossible for him to close this gap here, and he's going to look to do just that. Nice little long bar tuck. And he's got the cleaner board right now, too, as Sydney is getting S-bursted at the moment. Has to keep covering the well. That T, also not what she wanted. And, yeah, she's taking some good burns here. But it is unfortunate she has to take them. But she's making the right plays. Definitely making the right choices to bring this down. But it's allowing Ryan to catch back up here. He's just about a Tetris behind at this point. 234 to 254. But Sydney gets cleaned out as the Tetris goes to 278. Though she is a few lines ahead, though. She's actually about 10 lines ahead. So that, again, something we've seen kind of all set. It's kind of been the theme. Like, she's been getting ahead in lines, and Ryan's just been taking his time. And that worked out the last game. So we'll see how this goes this time around. See if Sydney can just keep up the aggression and manage to stay alive as well. At least that is the hope. And ooh, rough L piece there from Ryan. Yeah, so he's going to look to bring this down. He's definitely looking for a Tetris. But yeah, that J came first. So he's like, you know what? Just going to bring this down. So why not, right? 262 for him, 333 for Sydney Surfs. Sydney Surfs about 4 lines ahead, so it is a true lead. As we are approaching the 19 transition here once again. I mean, again, we've been seeing transition from these two every game so far. Definitely, or actually, no, we did not see double in game 2. It was one of those games Ryan topped out right before, but still, I mean, it's not like we've been seeing super early top outs from either player. certainly one of the more consistent sets we've seen all night. And I think that makes it main event worthy. Like, even if they're not like, friggin' Dog and Andy or something, I mean, they're very entertaining in their own right. Like at least I am entertained, so. Of course, now about 10 lines to go for Sydney serve. She needs a couple quick burns. There we go. Gets the pieces. She's at 414, 359 for Ryan with an E. Another Tetris for Sydney, but now there's a couple holes at the bottom. It looks like she's probably, going to opt to open those up right at transition. 440 is her score at transition. So we're going to watch, see where, in relation to 440, Ryan ends up. He's got 9 lines to go, so 2 touches available. He'll get 1. 406, so he will be behind at transition. It's just going to be a matter of how much. Again, the score for Sydney was 440 at level 19. He's got 4 lines to go. Has a Tetris available. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. 430 for him. So 10,000 point spread at the time of transition for both these two players. But Sydney needing something for that left side here on 20, and she needs a long bar. She's gonna get it. Look at that. Not a Tetris, but she'll bring this board down, and she needed that. Oh my word. She is up high here on level 21 though. 466 her score. She is ahead, but she's gonna top out at 466. Look at that. A 666 in the middle. So Ryan with an E. You need 467 to take this. So a Tetris will do it here, but he is not set up right now. It's going to take some nice skims to bring this all the way down. And oh, nice long bar flat. Here we go. So just needs to, and a few more birds will do it. He needs 467. He's going to look to play this safe. He knows he's right there. Does not want anything to go south here. If anything does, he wants to be able to fix it. Wants to have enough space. So a couple thousand more points to go. A couple burns should do it. And there it is. That'll do it. 467. That'll be good for Ryan to take the 2-1 lead. All right. So that's game 3 in the books. One more for Ryan, and he'll take the win. Sydney needing 2 to take it. She's got to take it 1 game at a time. They're both ready to go. Hoopla, go Ryan, says Shamadugan. Thank you so much for the bits. It is much appreciated. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go. And normally this part where I'd say, hey, coming up next is going to be, right? Well, this is it. It's main event. This is main event part 2. So, and if Sydney wins this, we'll have another game. But if Ryan wins, it's over and we're done for the night. So, of course, I should be looking at possible raid targets for after this. I've got a couple in mind, depending on how things go. So, we shall see. But right now, I want to keep this groove here. So Ryan is in a bit of trouble, but he'll get a long bar for some relief. There's a Tetris. So yeah, we are continuing on here. Ryan just trying to burn out of this little dig situation. And he does have the lead by about a Tetris here through 20 lines. 75,000 to 56,000 points. So, I didn't even see that. A freaking Z misdrop there on the right. That's going to be a little nasty for him to deal with. Because he can't really, there's not much you can really tuck under there. I mean, that Z is going to have to work. And now they're neck and neck. Sydney having to take a couple quick burns, and there we go. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. She'll take the lead. 107 to 82 through the first 30-ish lines. But of course, as in the previous game, Sydney is pushing down. Kind of the Harry Hong approach to this game. And again, in one game it did work out, you know, where she put the pressure on. Ryan was not able to catch up, and she was able to take the win. So again, we'll see how both of these two players fare here. And Sydney does have a 1 Tetris lead right now over Ryan. They're in a fairly similar line count. Ryan, but the Tetris goes to 142. So actually, maybe they're pretty neck and neck, actually. It is about a 5-line spread, or at least it was. So, yeah, so Sydney with the overall advantage right now. And she is bringing this down, keeping this clean. Yeah, again, she's got to just take it one game at a time. Again, she can't be focused on winning the whole set. She's got to just focus just one game. Because, you know, she knows if she loses this, it's dope. It's done, and we're done for the night. So, she wants to keep the party going. So, she's going to do the best she can to make that happen. And a nice well transfer back over to the right side. She's at 217. Oh, but misdrops a J. It looked like an early shift on her end. I mean, that's the other thing. Using dash with the friggin' joystick. That's a challenge. That's a challenge, to say the least. Anyway, nice burns here. Try and reopen this right side, but not getting the most favorable pieces. Yeah, that square, not great. You can see she is not happy. Like, are you kidding me? But she's staying alive there. The long bar down the right for some relief. Nice little triple there. She's at 238. She's still got the lead, actually. Though she is ahead by about 6 lines. 6 to 10 lines at any given moment. Added Tetris for Ryan, though. He is storming back now. 1 Tetris back. 215 to 239. 3-line spread. There's a Tetris for Sydney, though. Again, she wants to at least maintain the lead on the real-time score. Putting the pressure on Ryan not to top out. You know, because sure, he's got the runway. He has more runway to potentially catch up and get ahead if they maintain the same level of efficiency. But if he tops out now, none of that matters. So that's a huge factor, you know, got to keep in mind. So 312, 285. We got about 30 lines to go till transition. Sydney still with a lead. Again, they're pretty, again, another really tightly contested game here. And they're just keeping it clean. Simul Tetris, look at that. And again, they're just within a Tetris of each other pretty much at all times. And Sydney, again, ahead in line, so it may actually be Ryan with the true lead right now. So it is about a 5-line spread. Oh man, Sydney. That square was really rough. Blocked off her left side. And oh man, it almost looked like she might have been building for a dirty Tetris for a moment there. But she's got 1 line to go till transition. She needs something for that left side. There's a long bar for the left for some relief. She transitions at 403. And look at this. She is bringing it down. Already at level 20 though. And Ryan not far behind. There's a long bar. There's the Tetris. He'll take the lead. And it's about 10 lines back. Here we go. They're up and running here. Oh, Sydney with a big square burst. That is not what you want here when you're behind. Oh, the long bar is going to hang. And she's finished at 414. And at 4:35, Ryan with an E gets to say game 4 is no more. Charlie, do the honors, will you? All right, his debut, he's won, but play it out, man. It's the end of the night. Screw it. Why not? Hey, that was a tough break for Sydney for sure, but really tight. Oh, okay. You could have played that out if you wanted, but okay. He's done. And there he is. He has won his first ever matchup here on Tetris Friendlies. Congratulations to you, my friend. Stay definitely a kind of a rough set all around, but Ryan able to come out on top. So congratulations all around. So yeah, thank you both for coming on as always. So yeah, there we go. Let me switch back over to the other scene now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end that match out of a formality just to get it out of the queue. So there we go. That'll be it for me. I'm about done here for the night. I don't know how much longer Classic Tetris Leagues sets are going to be going on here. Mute that so it doesn't come up through here. Toby, Somalian, Chiller. They're on the last match of the night, it looks like, over there as well. What game is this? Game 2? Okay. Yeah, we'll head over there. So yeah, thank you all for coming on as always, all that good stuff. I'll be back later this week probably. You'll probably see me streaming just whatever. So trying to get that roll max out. So yeah, I'll see you then, but if not, definitely next Monday I'll be back. So yeah, we're gonna raid Classic Tetris League. We're gonna go watch some red shirt action. So yeah, have a great week everybody, and yeah, we're done. Burb Wizard out.